Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Glad you're with us tonight as we kick off a very special weekend here. We've got an amazing couple of days of shows coming your way that you cannot miss because let me tell you, I can't let you in on all the surprises just yet, but this is a weekend tonight, tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, you do not want to miss a moment of. So get ready to shop, and we've got amazing pieces tonight to kick off the weekend. We call it Club TVON because we've got an exclusive audience tonight. We're so excited to have every single one of you with us, to join us, to spend hopefully 3 hours kicking back and relaxing. And maybe if shopping is your happy place, then this is the day to be with us. And also, so there's brand new coming up. There are amazing discounts. We've got so much to show you in the show, but a couple of highlights to mention right off the bat, because this is what is so exciting, is that there's actually a 1 carat plus in a fawn diamond, which has got to be one of our #1 requests of late, and it is an amazing, amazing value. You will not believe it. It's got a lot of diamonds around it, but it's also all about the fawn diamonds. So that's going to be coming up. If you've been looking for, and get this, it's an Asher cut, so that obviously makes it extra exclusive. We also have some incredible blue wing block Ds. They're not going to be a lot of money. They're just really fine material and great mountings that we love. We're going to see those on discount. Also have, okay, so we do have a seahorse design. We know we love our sea life that's been here, all those beautiful, spectacular, unique designs that we bring, but also some of the individual best values you're going to see. It's going to be rapid fire values all night long from the start to the finish. It is so many one of a kind, so you know what to do. Dial in early. Limited audience might mean, you know, limited audience, but it does not mean that these pieces have any hope of sticking around with the values that we have. Imperial topaz is here. Big diamond tennis bracelet with baguettes and rounds. We do all kinds of bracelets all the time, but usually they're just rounds. We've got baguettes and rounds together tonight for you. Also have great wheels, from affordable to a 70-point diamond wheel. We're going to bring out every 70-point round brilliant white diamond we have. That includes a gents ring and 2 for the ladies, and that is going to be one of our bigger values, not to mention a certified Padparadscha that is going to absolutely be one of those that just everyone's going to be fighting over it. Plus, there's even a new diaspore, the pink diaspore out of Afghanistan. We have one new one tonight, so that's pretty exciting that gets to come out and play. And then a new Paraiba, over 2 carats, huge value there. Wait till you see what all. You're going to behold a lot of big values tonight. So get ready. If you have requests, get them in. We're always happy to help you out. It's a Friday night, so, you know, we're here with you guys and ready to help get whatever it is you want to see out of the vault. Bring it on out, give you the big value, all of that. But we have got to start with something really magical, and this is going to be a ring. I remember this, gosh, it's been forever since we've had it. Really a surprise to see one here tonight because it's a one only, beautiful, bold ring. We've got a couple of butterfly designs, but this one's all just white diamonds. Let's take a look at it. It's a really special design here for you to start us off on a Friday night. Are y'all ready for the what's happening this weekend? We've got the time change happening, which is, it's the good one though. It's the good one. It's the one where we get an extra hour. So we'll have that on Sunday. You know, we got a special, we got a whole weekend plan for you. So, you know, just be with us. That's all I can say. I'm going to try not to give away all the surprises, but we also have just a little heads up, a brand new stone debuting tomorrow. That's coming up. Stone we've not had. You might have seen it. You might have heard about it. It's one of the rarest out there. I've been fascinated by it for a lot of years, so I'm excited to finally bring them to you. But this is item number 484. I told you it's from a while ago. That item number definitely tells you it is. And it's a 484 item number. There's only one as it is, but you've got, notice the two-tone gold that you're getting first of all. It's this larger butterfly design that's very much abstract. We can bring you a more traditional butterfly design. Here, I'll pop it in for a look so you know the difference, but that's, well, an upside-down butterfly. That's the butterfly design that we have a little later, which I think is a little more traditional. This one's going to be that more pop art kind of abstract look with that open work, and then you see it links in and kind of links together with the other side here, which is all the yellow, gold, and diamonds. And then look at this, it keeps going and keeps going, and the ring is made up of that same cool design and that great look. I love this because it is bold. It's a very large ring, which you'll be able to tell when it's on the hand. It does have 56 points in diamonds as well, which is going to be those two kind of main event looks that you see. And then everything on the sides is going to be all mirror finished so that it is comfortable and sleek when you have it on the hand, which is important. But as it is, but again, who can't wear that? Because if you're a white gold devotee, if you're a yellow gold lover, you got both here. So you're good to go. But watch the size of this. We're still going to size it for you so that it can be worn on any finger of the hand you can imagine, because it is a bold ring. But at the same time, a bold ring that is going to work really, really well on just for an everyday basis, because you don't need a special occasion to wear it, because look at how it practically disappears when you see that profile, right? So all of a sudden you're going, okay, so wait a minute. I got the bold nature of this ring, the beautiful look of this kind of interlocking, almost now looks almost like it could be that famous quatrefoil design that is so status, or maybe a floral, or maybe a star design, but it is really intended to be butterflies. And then you see this one large, this is where your white gold is, then you've got your yellow gold, the rest of the ring is yellow gold with the exception of this centerpiece there. But do you see how it just sits like a second skin? I've always loved this ring and vowed that I would get one if ever the chance arose. Well, it's right now, but again, you guys get first dibs. So one only, 56 points in diamonds, as it is in the two-tone gold, $45.99 designer price. We're going to do a lot better than that. You know how we roll. Getting you started with something amazing here, and you can actually size it up a little larger if you want to. Why not do a larger size for, let's say, index finger, middle finger, because it certainly has that longer, you know, long, lean kind of category. So if you're feeling like it might be too bold for your ring finger, you can go ahead and we're going to do the sizing as always. So you can get that for a middle or index, but it's sitting low profile, which I think is so important if you're wearing a ring there. So instead of $45.99, come on in early. You know the drill. It's going to be really important to dial in early on these one-of-a-kinds. Otherwise, they are not going to stick around long enough to get your favorite. It's speed is really the sport here. You got to be in very early, especially when it's not even half of this price, which is still $2,300. Or watch this. We're going to do better than that. You're not even spending $2,300 because we could take another half off that, make it $1,150, and you're not paying that either. So this is tons of gold, great designer workmanship. There again, those butterflies, that pattern continues all the way around with the exception of that little sizing bar. It just gives us a little freedom to make sure that it is actually the size you need, but it's not even $1,100 or $1,000. That's a lot of gold, but it's only $999 if you'd like it. So one only there. It will get a good home regardless tonight. That much I can tell you, because again, I'm shopping right along with you when the values are this good. Okay, so we'll give that 30 seconds, and then we're going to get ready. We've got that Padparadscha coming up shortly. One of the best and boldest and brightest, and certified and unheated and all the things. So really, really rare. Great looking gem. We've got pink diamonds, big aquas. I've got a heart-shaped yellow diamond too. It's my last one. That's that 1.5 carat size. So we're going to get that one at home tonight as well. A bigger pink diamond. Get ready if you want to see those Afghan diaspores. They're the pink diaspores that have that pinky purple. Have 2 in total. One you've seen, one you haven't. So we'll bring those out. Actually, you know what? Yes, that is correct. One you've seen, one you have not. One is brand new, and it is an emerald cut. And we know we love those emerald cuts. And then maybe the biggest value I have on a 2 carat plus Paraiba ever. So let's see who's got this one, $9.99, and then we'll move on. I have, speaking of values, one of our other new debuts. So I mentioned we have a debut coming up tomorrow, right? So I can't tell you exactly what it is yet, but it's a stone we've never had. So that's what makes it a debut. It's probably been on TV before, never been here on this show. Wait till you see that. It's tomorrow morning. We'll bring you out everything we have. We've got everything made up in what we got in loose stones. They're all put together in jewelry. We'll bring out every one of them we have so that you get your full selection tomorrow morning. So be with us for that. It's one of the rarest stones on planet Earth, except it doesn't come really from the land. So I'll give that hint. But this is one that lately, we've introduced of late here in just the last couple of months, which is Meralani mint. This is that mint garnet. It's that mint, kind of like a sapphire, but it's different. It's actually got the chrome content. But taking it to another level of rarity, this is actually where you get a stone that actually is a green garnet, but it changes color to red. And so we've seen a couple of them. They mostly have gone out the door. This may be my favorite that we ever had in the inventory from the jump. And this is where we're going to get you some of the most stark, beautiful, minty blue-green. That's the key here. This one's got a little tiny bit of blue with it. And then the cutting, I think you're going to adore. So let's take a look at this. We got a one only. See what I mean about how it's really, it's that minty tone, yes, but there's that almost like subtle blue color to it as well. It's item number 7924, and it's a carat 43. And that is, yeah, that just... It's just beautiful. It's just in every way one of those beautiful stones that, yeah, is going to give you a lot of rarity to it as well. But how stunning to get a Meralani mint that actually is a carat 43. So that's one of our bigger sizes we brought from the beginning, and it's in the fabulous bridge mounting. We enjoyed that as well. Nice way to set it up high, give it a lot of gold underneath, and diamonds. How about 99 points in diamonds as well? And all of that done in your choice of either the yellow as it is now or get it in white or rose. But this is the key. This started out, and I was here because, again, this was that big debut, so we know where this was. If you remember this piece that had an $11,723 list, then it came down, and on our show, when it premiered, so the big premiere day, It was $35.99. This is going to be one of the better values we show you in Meralani mint, even if we go back to when it debuted and those very few that we had. This is a rare, rare stone. And again, out of Tanzania, not Kenya. That's where the green garnets, the savarites. Savarite, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Savarite is named such because of where it comes from, because it's from that Tsavo National Game Reserve in Kenya. That's why it gets that name. It's a deeper green. It's more like a forest green. This is where you get that bright minty green and clarity that you would not expect. Really takes it up a level. Then the sparkle factor, it looks like a green diamond. Most people are going to think you're wearing some kind of minty green, beautiful diamond, but it's really rare. And we know that green diamonds are rare, but so are Meralani mints, only from Tanzania, near the locale where the Tanzanite comes from, but it just has this property that nobody expected out of a green garnet. It changes color thanks to the chrome content. If you put that under UV light, it goes straight up solid red. So a huge, huge important stone in this world, and yet so limited. One of the more limited stones we've ever brought to you. Come on in because it's not $35.99. That's all the been there, done that price. It gets a special discount for what we've got going on tonight, which is really about, you know how I like to do on Fridays, right? We really make the most of our time together here in this limited audience that we have, not broadcasting to every single, avenue that we normally have. So this is where we can really do some crazy things and make it worth your while to get on those lines early and take advantage of a Meralani mint where the mounting, I promise you this, goes for more money by itself. We know because we make it. We make it in-house here. It's our own factory piece. It is one that we know well, and this is a mounting that we tend to adore and love, and guess what? You can't buy the mounting alone for the price I'm about to give it, and that is because we need to clear it out of here. And that beautiful bright, it's a little bit of an elongated oval, but it's got so much pop to it. It just really is what's taking that neon to the next level. If you were to kind of block the light a little bit, you'd see even more of that powerful green color, and then of course go to UV light, whether that's going to be sunlight or whether it just is all entirely in UV light, goes to red. We can show you an example. I don't know if we have this one photographed per se, but we've got a really, really special look at how these stones make that complete transformation, and then of course they go right back. So you're getting phenomenal, you're getting one source, you're getting the color change, which goes to red, which green to red stones, and that color change variety are always the rarest. Let's take a look and get it less than the price of the mounting for you. So the stone is free and part of the mounting is free, and then that's what we're talking about. That's obviously a different ring, but that's what happens when you give it under, get it under UV light entirely. It goes to red, and it's not $35, $25, it's not even $2,000. Only have the one, and look how bright and vibrant that stone is. Super clean, gorgeous gem. Blow it out. We're not even doing $19.99. It's only $1,888, and there's one for one caller. Look at that. And there's that bridge. Why we call it the bridge? Double row going underneath. Top and bottom rows meeting up with the halo, looking so good. Really gives it that steady platform to sit up beautifully on the hand, give you a lot of gold weight, that's for sure. And here's what it looks like on the hand at $18.88. Yeah, change the gold if you want to. I would love to see it in the white gold as well, but look at this. I mean, there it is on the hand, so it gives you an idea of what that one's all about. Just a really, truly, spectacularly rare stone, and only one on that one. Let me know who's got the butterfly ring, or if I can take it home with me tonight. Because, a girl's got to do some shopping on a Friday night, am I right? Not to mention tomorrow's my half birthday. Does anybody else think about that stuff or celebrate that stuff or commemorate? Huh? Half birthday. Virginia got it. She was like, I thought you were Cinco de Mayo. What are you talking? Yeah, half birthday. Half birthday. I don't know. I think about these things. I have too much time on my hands, clearly. Not really, but I do think about those things. So anyway, all right, so I'll get the butterfly ring from me, if you guys let me. And then we'll talk about, let's see who's got the Meralani man. I know we're busy on the phone lines here, so we'll see who's got that one. How about a tennis bracelet that's got baguettes and rounds instead of just rounds? Loving that. Give us a request if you have them. Looking at a lot of good jewelry here tonight. I love seeing that side profile of the stone. You can still see the diamonds going through it. You see that? You see the diamond sparkle all the way through. All right, so let's move it along. I'm just going to keep going. You let me know what you want, but I think this one's going to be the one that really gets everyone excited. We've seen a couple really good Padparadschas lately. We've seen some good ones. We've seen some certified. We've seen some, really fabulous stones, but how about this? You've heard of saving the best for last? I think that's what we've done here. It is fabulous. So rare. Think about this. Radiant cutting, Padparadscha. Yeah, it's got pink and orange, more orange than it even has pink. And what we have done to really solidify its place as one of our top pieces here is give it pink diamonds for the first halo, white diamonds around that. The item number on this brand new piece is $84.94. It has an AIG cert to go with it. This is starting with one of the most really unusual Padparadscha stones. Yes, it's unheated and you've got the cert to back that up, but it's also going to be a 110. So anything over the 1 carat size in sapphires, in the world of sapphires, is very exclusive and very important. This is a 110. But it is more important to get that more orange than pink, because usually we see the opposite. We'll see a lot of pink with a little hint of orange, and then technically that's still Padparadscha. But what you have here is still, it's not orange. If it was, it would look different. It's not pink. It really is a blend of the two colors, but it's about, you've got about 60% orange, 40% pink, and that's why we added the pink diamonds around it. To give you 13 points in pink diamonds, that's the initial halo. Then outside of that, another 91 points in white diamonds, and let me show you, AIG has a full cert on it. So you get the cert, which is obviously done for your stone alone here. This is what the cert looks like. One side of this bifold cert, which again, I'm going to leave it in the lamination here, tells you that it's got a photograph, which again, talk about a photograph not doing the stone justice. They really could do a little bit better on their photography, I agree. But this is from Madagascar. Here's the other side, which is really important, because you're going to have the hardness, which we know is a 9 in the Mohs scale. You've got the octagon cut. It's actually a radiant. And then you have the measurements, 5.3 by 6.5. And then you've got a 110 and no indications of heat. That's really the two most important parts of this cert are right here. No indications of heat and the orange-pink color that it has. That is by far what makes this stone the rarest of sapphires. And the fact it's unheated, untreated, AIG cert, pink diamonds, white diamonds together. And all of that said, we can actually make it really, really affordable for you. That sounds exciting. That's not something that happens on a Padparadscha that has all these extras and this beautiful bright, you know, a lot of times we see these stones that have a deeper color and they may have a little more of those visible striations. Keep in mind, this is the closest viewpoint you're going to get without, you know, before you take a loop to it. And look at how beautiful the stone is. Great cutting there. Let's try it on so you get a sense of the size here as well. And then we're going to do a little specialty blowout pricing for you as well. So this is what it looks like on, just to give you a little perspective on the size there and show you that beautiful color. And this reminds me, Tony, we were talking about this on the way in. It was like, oh, the sunset was incredible. Did anybody catch that tonight? It's like did you see that? Oh my goodness. Just like, it was one of those great sunsets, but it was like, almost like 3 sunsets, because off to the east it was more blue and yellow, and then off to the west it was more of the oranges and the pinks and the Padparadscha colors, and then off now way off to the mountains it was a totally different kind of purple intense blue. So it was beautiful, and we're so excited to kind of have that kind of color play in Mother Nature here with the gemstone. And you know what? I'll just make it easy and affordable, and that's how we do it. It's $10,400. We're going to scrap that. We're going to get you great value here. One color on our Padparadscha, and the fact it's over a carat, comes with the cert, unheated, all the things. I mean, what else could you add to it that would make it any more rare? Oh, wait, we did that. We added big diamonds to it as well. So all of this happening when it should be, okay, it should be $39.99. Forget about it. We're going to make it easy for you on a Friday. This is how we do it. This is exactly what we live to do. Make pieces, no matter how rare they actually are, no matter what they would cost you in a real world scenario, we're going to bring you a value better than any we can even do. This is better than our own price, because our own price is $39.99. We're doing better than that. It's not $39.29 or even $19.99. This is why you dial really, really early to make sure you get in on values like this. It's only $1,800. Come on over, $1,888, and we'll show it to you there and give you the pink diamonds, the white diamonds, and make it less than $1,900 at $1,888 to get that one great home for a collector. And boy, our collectors pieces, you know where it's at. I mean, we know we've got enough of the gem collectors out there that really appreciate that not only are we bringing these great stones, but how affordable we make them. I mean, I think immediately about what I did to a 4 carat plus cashmere sapphire last night, how amazing that was. So $1,888 gets it to you, and we've got 30 seconds with that one. And thank you so much for loving our Padparadscha the way we've enjoyed bringing them to you, because it's just incredible to see that kind of quality. And again, very unique to see more of the orange and the reds than you do the pinks. That's usually the dominant color here. It's usually what you see the most of, and it is really, really, really special. So that's going to be $1,888. First caller only on that one. We've got about 15 seconds left to get that one, and it is beautiful. So That'll be a one only. Pink diamonds too. I mean, that's the first time we've added pink diamonds to a Padparadscha. So what a nice little accessory, if you will, to get an extra beautiful halo that really just kind of, you know what it does? It creates like a natural ombre to the design, because then that darker, brighter, like orangey pink goes into the lighter pinks, goes into the white diamonds. $18.88. What a value that is. So, okay, we've got a bracelet coming up. Should I flash it? Or is this going to be a little too like frightening for everybody? Look at this. It is a 5-carat bracelet. Look at this. Baguettes and rounds. The individual round stones pair up with each and every 2 baguettes that you have. So if you've been looking for a bracelet, this one seems to be much longer than our normal bracelet. So I'm going to double check that. Seems like this could be. Maybe it's just my feel is off. But yeah, it's a 7.5. So it gives you a little extra room to play on the bracelet. So we're looking forward to that. I know we got a lot of people always looking for tennis bracelets, or maybe stacking those styles that you get and looking for something a little different. So that's going to be coming up as well. Quick wheel on the way next, and then we have a big Paraiba coming up. I just love that pod for $18.88. Take it while it's here. Let's just do a quick blowout on an opal, because we've got, I know October is come and gone. Can you believe it? Already in November here, and every day it's the 4th somehow, so it's just amazing. But look at this. This beautiful opal is a round opal. It's a black opal. I'm going to come in and focus that camera again, because, you know, you zoom in and out so many times, and it's going to be a little bit unfocused. So let's look at this, because this is cool. This is a round stone. It's a round opal. It's one of those black opals, so we get it out of Australia, but it's got a blue base. It's got all the colors we look for, and it's item number 8686. 72 points on the round stone, plus 3 points in that single diamond, because that's one single diamond, so that's a good size stone. And you've got, yep, a 3-point diamond right there, and that's going to lead into your rabbit ear bail that you have as well. We'll blow this out, make it really simple and easy, and yet a great opal that's all natural through and through. As a matter of fact, let's look at the back, and there's that's the actual, you know, the back of the stone there. So you see they don't polish the back of the stone typically, and then you've got natural lightning ridge opal. There are your reds, your greens, your blues, and this is under a lot of hot light. Not always the most flattering environment for an opal, so if it looks that good under this kind of light, what a great way to do it. And then here's what we'll do on the price tag to make it really affordable. Let's see if we can get this one out the door. Instead of the $9.99 that it should be, we'll take it even lower, and I know that's fair when you've got a stone of this size. We know that's a great value. However, time to shop, right? Great weekend to start shopping with us, or to continue to build that TVON collection. This is what we're going to offer here, and get ready, because it is no longer, and yep, we can change the gold on it, so no problem there. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. We'll give you that measurement and all that good stuff, but that is, talk about the piece you just wear with everything, and look at how from afar you've got that super bright green glow, and then of course all those other colors happening as well. It's got every color. That's what we look for. It sounds silly, but most opals do not. And there you can see it's about 3/4 of an inch almost from top to bottom, including that bail. And it's not even $9.99. Yes. Thank you. The opal's already gone. You know what? You want to give them a better price, though? I wasn't even done discounting, and I'm ready to give you a better value, and it's already gone, but I'll make it just $599. So there you have it. That's how we do it. Someone just said, I'll take it at $9.99. I got a better deal for you, and I always make sure to give that to you. I'm going to give you the best value ever possible. So that is gone, and then let's look at my favorite stone, because it's new and we don't see many new ones. And look at this. Oh my goodness, how lucky are we to be a part of a brand new Paraiba presentation tonight that is not just any Paraiba, but it's a huge 2-carat plus Paraiba. Okay, this is just a headline here. We don't see many of these stones anymore, and what we see are the ones we've had, and the ones you know, and the ones you've memorized, and the ones you've thought about. Well, we have a brand new one here out of the vault. We realized we need a little extra. We need something new in our Paraiba collection for you, $86.95. Don't get scared away. I just got to show it to you, because we wait a long time, and maybe you're familiar and you know the inventory and you know the stones. Well, this is our new 211. One more thing, Tony, we actually upgraded the gold. We did 18K on this one for you as well, because that is, if that doesn't get 18 karat gold, I don't know what deserves it, because this is one of the rarest stones that planet Earth has ever offered us. But it also happens to have a really, really big buy. That's why I'm bringing it out tonight. And I thought it would be better to bring it out on a Friday evening than even on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, because this is one of those values that is set up this way, where the value is so strong. We could have a fight over this gem because the value is so, so, so good. And usually when we see 2 carats, what are they? We all know this. $25,000, $30,000. All fair values on what a 211 should be. We also have to talk diamonds, because there are some really significant diamonds, not just overall carat weight, individual carat weights in the diamonds as well. So we'll take a look at it and get ready, because this one's going to be affordable. I promise. I really do. I've not seen a 211 price this way. So kind of surprising to see one that's brand new and give you 37 points in pear shapes. They're east and west. Then you have the 60 points in the diamonds around it. That's going to encompass everything. Think of it like a 3-stone ring that's built like a 3-stone ring, and then you just completely frame that with all that gold and diamond work plus that beautiful mill grain, and then this is how it's finished. And can we just also linger a bit, because realize we're going to look beyond the undergallery. It's great to have that finishing in there, but this viewpoint serves a better purpose that I want you to really, really look at. And let me make it a little bit more helpful to you. If I tilt it up, what are we now looking at? You probably can't help yourself, but you are looking at the inside of the stone, in which from this angle we see great clarity. But to be able to turn it around, look inside, where normally any Paraiba of even a 1 carat size, let alone a 2 carat size, is going to have some visible inclusions from this angle, because the faceting is what's going to distract from those inclusions from the front. But look at the back and look how clean it is. So you don't need me to just sit here and tell you it's a clean stone. Look at it. You can see it right there. Look at how amazing this is with that clarity that you have there. Look at this. That is a really, really important stone. Look at that. I just can't get over it, because usually when we reveal the underside, you're going to see a couple little inclusions that sure you didn't see from the front, but look at this. I can't find a thing. So this is definitely going to be, we have now proven to you, that is a very, very special stone. And you know what else it has? More blue than green to it, which is also the extra rarity we look for. Now, 39, did I cover the diamond weight? 37 and 60. Yes, we did. So 97 points in diamond weight, but this specialty. And before you think about this one being $41,000 and, wish I could get it. Well, we're going to do something really different for you and really special. So what you have to do is dial early, because there is a reason that 26 minutes into a Friday night, this is up here, and a brand new piece tonight. There is a reason for that. There is a reason, and it's a good one, because before you go and think back to everything you have seen, even on more included stones, and we accept inclusions in Paraiba. We accept that they're there, especially in the larger stones like a 2 carat plus, which is super difficult to find. We accept it. We forgive inclusions, and that's all fine and well. I just can't get over how blue it is. I mean, it keeps like, I keep getting distracted. It's in my preview monitor, and I keep looking at it because it's so much more blue than even what we typically see when we see the blue grains. It is fantastic. You got to call me early, because it's not even going to be that. The $41,000 is all fine and well, but the fact that it's under $20,000 tonight makes it amazing, especially when you saw that clarity through the inside. Take a look at it. We're going to do something wild here. I need a caller who likes it, because this is not going to last. I can tell you that right now. It will not, cannot, super, 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 super quick to go, because it's not even the 15,000. And the last time we had a 2 carat plus, we looked at people fighting over $14,999. This isn't. And better yet, it's not even $10,000. It's not. I mean, if there was ever a time to jump on the phone lines, and let me show it to you on, because you got to see that, because I know you're going to try to imagine it right now. Imagine this on your hand in the next couple of days. Look at that beautiful, again, side to side and top to bottom, covered in diamonds. Gives you a larger platform, which makes the stone in turn look even larger. It's an elongated oval, which does the same, so you get a really good look about it. It's not 9 and it's not 8. This is so important, and yet the biggest value I've had in Paraiba at TVON. And it's not even going to be $8,000 or $79.99. We have one. Here's your 211. Don't wait on these museum pieces, because they are priced to move, and move they will, because it's not even $7,500. For a 211 that we're showing you the clarity from the front and from the back, that shows you that clarity that is really, I mean, I hesitate to use the word perfect. This is a natural gem after all, but there was nothing we could find in the way of inclusions, nothing. So you've got a super important stone here, and those very large pear shapes as well. It's not even $7,000. I'll make it $6,999 right here, right now. One caller only. You can even change the gold if you want to. I wouldn't. We love our Paraibas, especially the more blue stones that you see out there. We love them in the white gold. Take advantage of it if you'd like it. $69.99. One caller only. We've got about 60 seconds with that one. It is so incredible to see that value paired up with a stone like that in that size. We have gone right to the bottom here on debut day, so that you don't have to wait for 6, 8 months, a year for it to come down and be discounted over and over and over. It's just happening right now at $69.99. 45 seconds remaining. Take it if you love it. Think about it. But remember, we've got that whole inspection period where you get it at home. Make sure you see it at home and with your own eyes, and have your own friends and family look at it, have your own jeweler look at it, and wear it and see what that's all about, because that is a super stunner. And if you are in the mood for rarity that goes above and beyond most gems that are even offered in the retail world and beyond, that is it right there. $69.99. First caller situation. So we've got a really good one there. Let me know if you'd like it. Then we've got, okay, so you guys ready? We've got the other butterfly ring, which has got the fancy colored diamonds in it. And we still have that Meralani mint. Do not wait on the Meralani mint. That's a super important piece. And here we go. Orange diamond is here. Hey now. Orange diamond, just one. We've got a couple of yellow diamond opportunities, but one orange diamond. It's the only one we have, and it's a 38 pointer. So let's go to something that's even more rare than our yellows, and it's a true orange. Sometimes you see a little bit of, I know the world of fancy colored diamonds can be a little bit subjective, but this is a true orange. It's item number 8792, and that's going to be our 38 pointer. Think about the world we're in here in the fancy diamonds. When we see pinks, that's where we're really on the level of here, much on par with a pink diamond as far as rarity goes. So let's keep that in mind for a moment, especially when it's that color orange. It's not brown. Sometimes you'll see a cognac diamond, it's being called orange. Sometimes you'll see a yellow diamond, it's being called orange, because everybody would love to have an orange diamond to offer. But the truth is, it takes a very specific color to be actually natural fancy orange material, and this is it. And you've got a 38 pointer, 65 points in diamonds around it. Will make it very affordable, but think about what happens when we get a pink diamond. I do have blue diamonds coming. They're here. They're in the building. The blue diamonds are here, but they're still loose stones. So we're creating mountings to go around them right now. That's what we're doing. So they're here. I'll give you all the updates. It'll probably be not this week, not next week, but the week after. So that would put us probably right before Thanksgiving is when those will be premiering on the show. But I'll give you plenty of heads up and notice when they're ready. But this is a beautiful stone and really rare, and we're going to blow it out. $69.99. Well, how ironic. I just had a 2-carat 11 Paraiba for $69.99. There's my orange diamond price at $69.99. There's the ring. There's the price. How about we skip it and we just get this one at home right now? 38 pointer though. Think of it like you do a pink. Although, let's just clarify, we have more pink diamonds than we have orange diamonds. Always have, always will. So when it comes to an actual orange diamond, we know that the hierarchy goes pretty much brown diamonds, then the cognacs, then the fawns, then the yellows, right? And then we go into the really, really, really elite, the fancy, the really unusual, the oranges. This would be the blues. This would be where the pinks are. But we see fewer orange than we see pink. So that should tell you a lot about where this rarity stands. And we're going to get it out for less than $69, $59, $49, $39, $29, or watch this, it's not even $2,500 for a 38 pointer. Perfect color, bright as can be. It's almost like a neon. It looks like a mandarin garnet, except you're going to get a lot of sparkle from it because it's dispersion of a diamond. And we're going to make it $1,999 first caller only on that one. And then it's got the pave sides to it, the great look all the way through. And there's, again, let's just take a good look at the clarity, since this one is not, we don't send these all off to GIA to get graded, but look at the back. And you can really see no visible inclusions there. So you've got a really clean stone on top of the great size and color that it delivers as well. So that'll be $1,999 first caller. Only orange diamond I have in the entire inventory. You were looking at it. We used to have, do you remember there was a 2.5 carat once. It was truly, it was more expensive than even our 1 carat pink diamonds. And it's finally, it found its home. But that had been our most important diamond up to that point. So when you get these orange colors, they're really unique and unusual. That one's $19.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. And that'll be our only one that you'll see. If you're collecting the world of fancy diamonds, what a good one to get, because it's like you're getting the odd one out of the way, because it's a lot easier to get even pinks and champagnes and fawns and even the yellows, of course. So that's a good one there at $19.99. Let me know if you'd like it. And then we need something affordable. Am I right? Should we just bring out something really, really affordable for you? We've got the Paraibas. So far we've seen a lot of exotics, right? Made them affordable, but we need to get you something that's really going to show you how we can make this evening really, really be a memorable one for you. So call me on this one. It's $19.99. We've got a little closer view. I'm going to come in a little closer before we move on out for a wheel, but look at that. I mean, just take a look at the clarity and those bright kind of pinpointed bright golden colors you have. It's like a mirror gold color that we love. Okay, here we go. Next up. Let's talk about a quick wheel. It's going to be just 4 pieces. all one of a kinds. And it's time to get ready to do a little speed shopping here because this is going to be wild. So that's our orange diamond verified on that one right now. Let's talk about a new crown ring that actually, ooh, how pretty is this? This is what I would recommend on this one. Yes, you can wear it all by itself, but it's also going to be a great piece to use as a ring guard. So you can put that next to something else and put it on together and have some fun with it. This is the Zambaran garnet. Then I've got the really, really, really big Colombian emerald. And then we've got a really cool Art Deco style if you like this kind of vintage look. And oh, I love this. This is like Gatsby. I feel like I should be wearing like, you know, like a beautiful ivory beaded dress with like fringe and maybe a, you know, the whole flapper thing going on, the whatever they call the headbands, right? This is really maybe some feathers, but that is really cool. So this ring we're going to demonstrate so you can really see how that's going to look, pair it up with other things. Plus we have the huge Zambaran. I know we've got a lot of different basically sizes here, but it's a nice little mix so that everybody, no matter what your style is or what you're looking for, you can get something fabulous. And yeah, you're going to save a bunch because it's a wheel. And I'm trying to get the fingerprints off that stone here. So let me see if I can do that because we've got a really good looking Zambaran here. So remember yesterday we saw it with the, I think we saw this yesterday. So we're just going to get it at home right now. And then we've got that beautiful, beautiful emerald. And then this, it actually is a combination of different diamond cuts. And then you also have the really special black agate. So you're getting what really is slices and beautiful. Think about the cutting that went into that to cut them in that specific shape. So they wrap around the diamonds. And then you've got the bigger baguettes and rounds and pave. And that's 18 karat gold right back here. And so is the front ring here. This is going to be 18 karat gold as well. And this could be, I would really recommend, thank goodness I've got a couple of these that are identical. So we can actually get you a couple if you want to do the whole stacking thing. Like maybe you put one the one direction and rotate the other one around. So whether you're putting something in between or not, you can really have some fun with that and play with it a little bit. And it'll be really pretty on the hand. Or just stack it next to something else. It'll be beautiful that way. But everything on this wheel, they got to go. We've got gold color change opportunities on everything with the exception of this one in the back. That black agate and diamond ring stays in the 18 karat white gold. Everything else, including this kind of like crown motif, kind of wear by itself, pinky ring, thumb ring, whatever you want to do. All of that is going to be changeable with the exception of the agate. So here's what we're going to do on anything you want up there. It is emerald. That emerald is a big size. That's a good size emerald. That stone is actually on its own. It's a 50-point emerald with 70 points in diamonds. The Zambaran's a carat, or rather 220 with a carat in diamonds. A carat. I know where I'm taking this price tag, so I think that when we talk about a carat in diamonds with a center stone, we're a little surprised because this should never be something that goes under $19.99. We're going just well under. It's anyone you want. Take a couple if you can't decide because of this kind of value, it is time to treat yourself to something amazing, something different, something designer. Everything up here is unique. We can get you a lot of gold weight in the instance of the emerald or the Zambaran. You're getting a ton of gold weight and a lot of diamond weight. And you're getting some more, again, kind of cool, I would like to call them casual, but they're smaller rings, but they really make a statement in their own right. So whichever one you want, let me know so we can try them on, give you carat weights, but they're not even going to be $1,000. We're going to send them out right now, 60 seconds only. Everything on this wheel is $999 if you'd like them. That's it. $999, anyone you want. So this is time to shop them. And let me start by showing you the black agate and diamonds here in the 18 karat white gold. Is that the one we're already thinking about? Because that's a one only 18K. Look at this. That is so much prettier even on the hand. You can see this kind of like, again, fanned out design that you have. The really cool, the shine of the black agate is all polished. And then it's all set around some pave diamonds, and then you've got your baguettes here and your rounds, larger stones there as well. Really pretty, and that is a one only. Remember, 18 karat gold, so we love seeing that. Also, the crown ring. Promise you need to see this. This is actually one of those designer pieces where normally I've been discussing this with so many of you because these new designer pieces are tending to be like $3,000 and $4,000 a carat. Well, it's good to know you're getting actually over a half carat in diamonds in 18 karat gold. Obviously, we're not doing $4,000 a carat if it's $999 for over a half carat in baguettes and rounds together. Very popular already, but look at how pretty it is by itself. Then we can show you what it looks like against something else if you want to just imagine it, or just I think it's going to be easy to imagine. Look at how, now that's pretty all on its own. But if you would imagine getting two, because I can get you two on this one, you could pop the other one the other way, have them line up here and have a great ring that would look totally different when you've got that pear shape going up and down. or put anything else you want next to it and have this be like your cool ring guard. That'd be a great idea as well. So that's 25 points in the baguettes, 26 points in the rounds, 18 karat, your choice of gold still. You're still choosing your gold color there. So you're going to get the white, the yellow, the rose, whatever you like. Then we've got our zambaran on the right side and our big emerald on the left. So our last 60 seconds, just making sure we get you some amazing values. And I don't know about you, but when you see these big gold sizes here and like the amount of gold, we completely just cover your finger here, knuckle to knuckle in gold. Why would that be $9.99? How about adding a half carat Colombian emerald? How about adding 70 points in diamonds? Tell me why that's $9.99 other than a major Freaky Freebie Friday deal. That's what this is. This is the moment to pick up a large band. Again, you just size up a half size. We do it for you. We pay for it all. You can get any gold color you want on the emerald as well. But a $9.99 opportunity. What gives? That is amazing. Then let's look at our zambaran, which gives you a 1 carat full in diamond weight. A full carat in diamonds, guys. A full carat. A full carat of these larger individual stones that turn and wrap. Well, actually, they're going more this way, right? They turn and wrap, and then you can see that zambaran is giving you like cranberry red colors and hot pinks and fuchsias. That is $9.99. Come on now. That's a really good deal, too. So these are your chances to pick them up. And we've got only a few more seconds left. Take anything you like. Get the crown ring. Get the black agate. Get the beautiful emerald. That is just a wonderful, wonderful way to go. So our last call on that wheel. And then we'll see what we got coming up next for you. Just any requests you have, get those in as well. We'll always be able to help you out. Amazing Paraiba, Padparadscha. We've had all the important piece stones here. They've all been here. And then we've got, of course, that Meralani mint and another pink diamond coming up, a big pink diamond, a 12-pointer coming up on the way. So have we had any requests, guys? Are we just getting calls to say, hey, happy Friday? What's up? It's a happy Friday kind of night. Who's joining us so far? Good. They have anything fun or entertaining to say? No? They're not even entertaining you? Oh, bummer. What's that? Zambaran. Let's try it on again. The Zambaran's going to be item number 8385. Take a look. Any gold you want. Here's that Zambaran one more time. It's a 220. Zambaran garnet. Maybe, Tony, it's my fault. Let's put up the graphics. We need graphics. Tony going to help me here. This is going to be where we need a graphic just to show you that this item number 8385 has a 220 round. It has a full 1 carat in diamonds. It's in solid gold of your choice in gold color. And that's $9.99. Holy cow, for that Tanzanian garnet that color shifts from the reds to the blues to the purples. Then it'll go to the blue, then it'll go to the purple, then it'll go to the pink, then it'll go to the red again. It's all just completely crazy beautiful and rare, and yet $9.99 gets it to you. So Zambaran verifying right now. There's our big emerald. There's our great, I love this is a stack ring guard. Think about the fun you can have in the same way you would really have that versatility of a wonder ring. You can get with that ring as well. And then our fabulous black agate and white diamond 18K. Remember, these two rings down the middle are 18 karat solid gold. So there's another level of do you see a lot of 18 karat gold for $9.99, even if it's just a basic band? Not really. That's what we're doing here to make these really, really exciting for you. So it's a huge moment to get on your deals. We'll give it a final 30 seconds if we can help you with any of those, and we'll do just that. It's really a good deal to get something for $9.99 of that kind of stature. So that's what I would recommend, some a little bit more affordable for you. Also have the sideways, the cross necklace, which is a very popular gift-giving idea this time of year, and really a beautiful style for just about anybody of any age. So we'll have that for you as well, and a lot more to get to. So come on in and just make requests if you have them, so we can help you with whatever it is you're looking for. Plus big Tanzanite. Got a really cool, well, do you want to see the fawn diamond here? Because we've got that 1 carat fawn, and I know we get a lot of 1 carat pink diamonds and fawn diamonds and champagnes and yellows, and they all have a certain price tag to them. But one thing you guys have wanted was that Asher cut fawn, so we're going to bring it to you. We're going to bring you 6644 coming up in just a moment, and we've got also some hoop earrings that are like the only hoop I didn't show you over the weekend because we had every other hoop out here. So congrats on the emerald, the Zambaran as well. This is the black agate with the diamonds. That's only $9.99, 18K, and here's the style that can be worn by itself or get a couple. Use it as a ring guard. I have got to show you this. This is the Asher cut that's coming up. And yes, it's got pink diamonds with it, and yes, it has white diamonds around that. So that's a very rare fawn diamond, and we're so excited. We'll have that coming up in just about 16 minutes. So I want to just let you know that's my last of the 1 carat fawns. And it also is a carat of 2, so it's over a carat, and it's a fancy cut. It's got the pinks, and that's just a combination of some of the rarest we can do. But here are the hoops that you've got to see, because this is one that we know are going to be popular, because it's actually 3 different rows, but they do this zigzag pattern, so they create a little more width and a little more drama to your hoop, but still going to be a very wearable kind of a huggy style, because it does do this wraparound design, but it's more oval in shape. It's more like a U shape as opposed to the rounds that we typically see. So you've got a really, really good look here, and that's what it's all about. So here's the hoop. And like I said, we saw a lot of hoops over our past weekend, which we were thrilled to bring to you because they're always perfect for just, you know, you build a whole wardrobe of hoops. You have a lot of different styles, maybe a different style for more casual, more dressy, or some days I think this style could also lend itself to a second piercing. You could stack them on up the ear if you wanted to as well, but there's any gold you want. This is a little bit more wow factor. Notice that it's a shared prong design. So when we see typically a double row or a triple row in a hoop, usually it's pave. This is a little bit different because you're getting that bigger diamond. So we kind of got it away from the pave arena and brought you more of that really, really specialty shared prong design. What does that do? What does that mean? It means you're seeing more of that diamond. You're seeing more of that, where when they're on the ear, they just look like it's solid diamonds, kind of floating in formation in your ear. And it really gives you the width, which is, while still having a stone, or rather a size of hoop that's not huge, it gives you a width which makes it appear larger on the ear. So let's take a look at them one more time here and give you a great value on a hoop that we have not had recently. It's been a long time since we've, well, look at this, 0368 is the number. And it's a very special 96 points in diamonds, but you see how even the beads that are the prongs, they mirror finish that, so you've got a lot of surface shine off those prongs as well, and then you can see how they're slightly staggered, so they're going to be almost like a cobblestone kind of look there, so that it's solid all the way around, and yet you've got the real beautiful, beautiful diamond rounds that you see, because without putting prongs around them in all 4 corners, you really see the shape of the rounds and you see more of that diamond. Prongs can be a tricky thing because they're needed, they're a necessity, they're how you keep your stones secure, but at the same time, when it's a hoop that you're working with and you just want to see that face-on stunning brilliance, you also want to have diamonds show up, not be about the gold, because sometimes gold can be overwhelming. It can overtake the diamonds, and that's not always the best look. It's not always going to give you that shine and brilliance and beauty. This does. So let's show you a couple different angles here. We'll show you from a distance, and then we'll give you all the looks. But a U-shaped hoop, it's going to be hinged at the base, so you can see that hinge right there. And then that's essentially a lever back. So all you do is just, you know, pop it down. It'll just hinge. It doesn't actually come away from the earring. So you've always got, again, that built-in no post to worry about. So it's really good. There you can see how it looks like it bows out on the side. So you really see the rounds there, but it's so wearable. It's so easy. It's a compact earring. It doesn't need to be like, oh, I'll never wear those because I'm not dressing up. No, you'll wear them all the time. And there they are at a ½ inch, but when they're on, they tend to look even larger than that because they have the width of it that you don't normally see. Because normally if you're getting a ½ inch and it's a 1-row style, it looks pretty simple and pretty basic. This could not be easier to put on, could not be easier to take them off. It's just a really special style. We'll show you here what they look like on, so you get a good idea there of how they're going to look from a distance away. So you really see how they just, you know, kind of drape and look with everything else that you're putting on with it as well. And you get that really, really special shine, nothing but diamonds from the side to the side there, and that great ½ inch style. So we'll go back to our wheel. We'll show you what we can do. We can even pop a couple on, because again, you can stack them on up the ear as well. If you're earscaping, you can do that too. And white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, but they are not going to be. How about this? They were originally $14.99. Last call on this price tag. We know the price has got to go up at some point. We're trying to give you all these big diamond values, especially now before the holidays, giving you some really big gifting opportunities and ideas, because this obviously is universal. This is going to have a great universal appeal. Everybody could wear this who's got a pierced ear. Everyone could wear this. There's no age threshold. There's no age limit. It's for everybody, and they're not even $9.99 to get 96 points in bigger diamonds. This isn't micro pave. These are bigger individual round brilliants. And here's what we're going to do. I've got them for a better price than even $9.99 tonight. Take as many as you need. White, yellow, rose, if you have them and love them. Or, you know what's a great look now is stacking up multiple styles of hoops. That's a big look right now. So you could actually add these next to a hoop that you already wear. If you've got more than one piercing going on, they're perfect for that. And then you create that kind of visual texture. It's not even $8.99 for the earrings. They're only $888 for 96 points in diamonds and all that great finishing and that ease of putting on a lever-back style. It's incredible. So that would be the one to get if you want something a little more bold with a little more width to it. Everything faces forward, so you've got all your diamond payoff right up front. You know, sometimes there's something to be said for the inside-out styles, but when you're dealing with a 1/2 inch size, and if that's what you like, you don't really need to have diamonds on the inside because there's not enough length to see them and appreciate them. So this is where we packed all the diamond weight right up front, gave you that triple row, gave you everything you need, and only for $888. It's a very, very, very special earring. So if you'd like them, 60 seconds on that. And it is yours for the taking. And remember, you can gift those as well. And remember also that we've got the gold colors, so if you want to mix and match them, or if you want to have a wardrobe of hoops, this is your chance to do it right now. And you get the deal. $888, 45 seconds remaining. Give us requests if you have them. Let us know what we can help you with tonight, and then we'll bring out that big fawn diamond, top of the hour, 10 minutes away. Got the butterfly ring, not the first one we started with. We got a new one for you that's got the big fancy diamonds and all the different colors, from the orange to the yellow to all of that. And here we go. Okay. It's last call now. Here we go. Last chance, last chance. We got another pair of white gold going out. That's always popular. And I think especially considering there is that shared prong beaded design, I really think that if you want the white gold to just disappear, if you want the gold to be that secondary, you just want it to be about diamonds, that's where you're going to take the white gold, because you're going to have that sheen off that surface of the prongs themselves that's actually going to look like a diamond again. If you want to see more gold, then you go with the yellow or the rose, and then you're going to really have those almost like dots of gold that really stand out and give you the contrast with the diamonds. So either way you want to go, they're beautiful, but they're $888 for almost a carat in diamonds. In a hoop earring that is hinged in the lever back style, that just makes it easy. That is so cool. Okay, so that's last call. We've got another pair of white gold. Thank you so much. All right, so next up, we're on our way. We got the big bracelet coming up, pink diamond. How about 18 karat gold, pink diamond, big stone, all that? Let's show it to you. I think we can get this one home because there's just value here tonight that is second to none, like our 12-point pinky purple diamond right there. Starting with the fact that everything you see here is 18 karat gold. So yeah, we're going to zoom way, 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 way back. So this one obviously is a big ring. This is what I'm always, always excited about because big pink diamonds are a fortune. They're a lot of money if you get one individual pink diamond. We saw an 11 karat be auctioned a few weeks back, and it fetched $57.7 million. It was an 11 karat pink diamond. Got the highest, that's a new high per carat price for diamonds ever sold. So what happens if you like big jewelry and you're going, yeah, I'm not getting the 11 karat pink diamond because that's already sold. And then you're thinking, even our 1 karat white pink diamonds that we have, well, the problem is those 1 karat pink diamonds are still a little pricey, but they're still not as big as this ring. So if you tend to be like a big jewelry gal, like I know I am, I like big jewelry, I like, you know, big pieces, I think this is where you go because you still get an incredible size. You get a 12-point diamond, but then 7757 is 18K solid, 12-point center stone on its own. We give that 2 halos next to it. Then you go 2 more halos in white diamonds. So 4 halos in total. That's not too bad, right? You know the stone's good if it deserves 4 halos in diamonds, 2 of which are pink, and then diamonds down the shoulders. Yes. And it was Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Thank you so much. Where was Nancy calling from us from tonight on this Friday night? Washington State. And that was going to be my guess. Now, it's not my, did she say anything about any relation? Do we have any blood relation at all? I have an Aunt Nancy who lives in Washington State. That's all I ask. Okay, do you want to give me a city? I won't share it on the air. Do you want to give me a city so I know if it's her? That's not her. Okay. But hi, Nancy. Thank you so much. Thanks for shopping with us tonight. Okay, so let's talk about 12 points in the pink, 30 points in the pink halos, and another 84 points in the white diamonds, and we have one. And what are we going to need to do to get this a home? What do you guys tell me? It's got a $49.99 discount. So what do we need to do to say, okay, here's the big pink diamond. What can we do to make sure it gets a home tonight? What can we do? What's it going to take? What's it going to be? It's the big ring. Watch this. We'll show you from a distance here. I'm going to borrow it, and we're going to show you what it looks like on the hand because this one's wild. And again, we do a 1 carat 02. I have a 1 carat 09. Still, the rings are not this size. So this is that incredible oversized, again, 4 halos. I'm used to saying triple halo. This is 4 halos. So you get that larger size overall. You get that exquisite pink. There's a little bit of lavender. Did you see it? When you're close up to that stone, it's got a lavender kind of hue to it. It's so attractive and really rare because remember, all of our pink diamonds that we bring you are the natural real deal. They're not even treated. They're not heated in any way, nothing like that. So there's your, see that bright kind of almost lavender, kind of like a neon lavender color to it. It's going to be $49.99 is the thought here, Tony. That's where it's supposed to be. I'm going to do a little bit better than that, okay? Because I'm not sticking with prices tonight that are supposed to be. We're just making some miracles happen because that's what it's going to take. It is miracle season, right? So how about a $49.99 ring for half off at $25, but we don't stop there. And we don't go to $2,000 either and call that a day. And remember, this is worth its weight in gold because it's 18K. And there's a lot of it. Something's got to support all those halos, all those diamonds. Something is behind that, literally supporting it, your vessel for holding all those stones. And that's 18 karat solid gold. And it's not even $19.99. And it's not even $18.99. This one's going to go. And for those of you that see all of our pink diamonds and wonder, will I ever get one? Will I ever get a big stone? Here it is. This should be sending off like sirens in your mind. Like this is the moment, this is the time, this is the moment to get it. $1,888 for one caller only, and that's it. On the pear-shaped 12-point stone with just diamonds after diamonds after diamonds, and the whole thing is yours for $1,888. It's incredible. So that is one very, very big value. And keep calling if you have any questions on things you saw in the first hour. We're already through hour number 1 almost. We want to make sure we get all those requests in. If you need to see our Padparadscha again, our Paraiba again, anything, you let me know so we can help you out with those different items. And we'll show you the butterfly to finish up our hour. A new butterfly, one you have not seen. The first one we started the night with is still here. Opal gone, earrings, very popular here, of course. We'll have that fawn diamond, the 102, coming up in just a few moments. That's about 5 minutes away. So stick around and be sure to be a part of that one. And then we'll get to, oh gosh, we have so much more to show you. But this one's here at $1,888, so time to get it. And then we've got, okay, the biggest Tanzanite deal. Hold on, let's stop. Don't even show you the butterfly yet until I get this Tanzanite rock star up here. We are out of trillions. Anything that I have is made up and ready to go. I do not have a trillion. I know a lot of you love, myself included, the trillion cut. Blue wing, black D's. I kind of wish I had 100 of these, but you know what? We're not going to need them tonight. We just need to treat one special lucky caller to the greatest Tanzanite deal I've seen us do in a very long time. It is time to dial on 8666 here. It's a 5 carat 92 trillion cut ideal color. Look at this, the red, the blues, the purples, they're all there. But then you have, get ready, another carat 81. We did a modified bridge here to accommodate a trillion. This is all custom made for this piece. So you see the stone and then you see the way it's set up higher. And normally, by the way, that would really take away from a lot of that saturation. The fact you've got so much light accessing the stone from all the angles because it is a neon stone. So we know they like less light because the less light it has, the more it's going to glow. So the fact that it's set up high and exposed to all this light from every direction and it's still looking like that, this is a good sign. It is one of the most divine blue wings we have. Talk about neon to the highest degree. 592, but it's also a carat 81 in diamond weight. Huge halo around it. Notice how we did taper the entire bridge, so you can see it starts a little more narrow, kind of gets wider up towards when it meets that trillion cut, so it just makes a lot of sense. And it's one only. I wish we had more. And that's all breaks down to value because when something is priced really, really, really well, it goes. We know that, we understand that, and we're waiting for you to give us a call here very quickly so you are ready to get one of our most stunning values in a trillion. And to get that big, big, big bridge that you have, let's take a look at it on here so you can really see what this is all about because this one is not going to last very long at all. And there you can see how it looks from a distance away. So you see those really big diamonds and then again, this bigger platform that looks like you stacked a number of rings behind it to set it up, but it's all one. It's all one. You slip right on and you're good to go and you're out the door and you're just looking fabulous and everybody's gawking at your Tanzanite going, oh, I've never seen a Tanzanite look like that. Nope, they don't usually. And that's because you've got a little VIP shopping experience in your back pocket and it's called TVON. because nobody else has the blue wing black D, no matter what they call it. It tries to sound like blue wing black D. It's not, unless you shop it here. And we're going to blow this one out from a $9,999 ring, almost 6 carats in size, just truly incredible material. And yet, only one. Get the gold in anything you want to. I'm not restricting the gold on this one. You can go ahead and get the yellow or the rose, whatever you'd like to do, but it is not going to be even $5,000. We're under $1,000 a carat on material that the least quality material goes for more than that per carat. True story. I know we all get spoiled around here and we like that. We like to spoil you guys, but let's not lose sight of the fact of what this material in regular, just that light washed out, that pastel, that basic, what we call block C, and that's, you know, not just the name, that's actually the locale in the mine. The mine's always been divided into blocks. D block is done, completely mined out. Block C is all we have left. So whether that's 15 years, 20 years, 17 years, 28 years, whatever it is, the experts say about 20, is what we have left to mine Tanzanite forever and ever. So whatever that is, that's all block C. Block C just produces a lighter color. That material still right now, if you find a block C, it's still going for a couple $1,000s a carat, and it doesn't hold a candle to the quality. So how are we doing this when we're under $1,000 a carat? It's not 5, it's not 4. Have I mentioned we've thrown in a carat 81 of the finest diamonds that you can get? Yes, they're there too, and it's $1 trillion. So you're getting exclusive rarity by that cut being as special as it is. And it's not $4,000 and it's not even going to be $3,000. We're selling it right now. We've got about 30 seconds till the top of the hour. Take a look at this. It's not even going to be $3,000. Come on in. We'll make it $2,999 for our $592 Blue Wing Black D Trillion Cut, carat 81. All of that for just $29.99. Good luck. It's a quick one only, and then we are on our way to our big top of the hour. We'll do that fawn diamond deal that we have on the way for you, and give us calls with any questions you have about anything you saw in this first hour. Boy, did we bring it out. We brought out the big Paraiba, the Padparadscha, incredible ideas, Meralani mints, all priced to go. So the fact that we've got a couple pieces still hanging out here for you, it's a good sign. If you want to just give us a call and go ahead and give a quick you know, grab those favorite pieces that you can't stop thinking about. That's a really good idea to do. So this one's $29.99. One more time on the hand here for you before we get into our top of the hour officially. Cannot wait to show you this miraculous fawn diamond in the Asher. It's so rare. One more time on the hand here though, so you can see all this neon saturation that it gives. The blues, the purples, the reds, all together, kind of like my trillion going that way, but we'll flip it around so you can see it the other way. If that's your preference, we can do that as well. But you know, that's all up to you when you get it. $29.99 is what gets it home in a miracle price tag, a carat 81 in VS diamonds. I mean, look at that. That's pretty too. So kind of upright to the eye there. So however you want to do it, but this is even a gold color change is happening there. That's kind of amazing. So $29.99 first caller, and then we are there. Top of the hour is on the way. So let's talk about what's coming up. And then don't forget, we're going to bring you that sideways, that cross necklace that we have coming up as well. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us tonight. TVON Friday night. We are live from Los Angeles, and we're ready to help you shop for all the best in jewelry. We've had quite the first hour of really special pieces at amazing value. So any questions on those, let me know. Give me a call. We'll help you out. Also, if we can show you anything, if you have a request that we haven't mentioned, we can actually bring those out. We have a big diamond wheel coming up in the show. 70-point diamonds. 70-point round brilliant diamonds. The 3 pieces we have in the inventory, we're bringing everything out, and they're all 70 points, including a gent style, and they're going to be marked down for you. So looking forward to that. Also we have another Tanzanite. If the 5 carat 92 is a little too large, we've got a pear shape for you as well. And then we've got another Paraiba in the bridge. So again, love that the show offers variety for you. So you're not just looking at one big Paraiba. You're going to have choices on a lot of these favorite stones. But we're going to start with something that I know is in demand. I get requests for this every day. Fawn diamonds. Fawn diamonds. Also exclusive to us, just like Blue Wing Black D is, but it's a specialty color of diamond. It's still natural. It's actually from the Afghan mine, which shut down actually, wait a minute. Yesterday was the anniversary of the 2 years. It's been 2 years since the Afghan mine shut down. Can you believe that? It was November 3rd. And so that was November 3rd of 2020. So that was actually 2 years now that we have been without the most beautiful diamonds out of the Afghan mine. There are still fancy colored diamond mines across the world. They're just, nothing really compares to that Afghan mine, and that's why we're so proud to just take a moment and revisit one of the real prize stones from that mine, which is that fancy fawn material, which really is defined by a combination, naturally, this is a natural combination of champagne and pink. And different cuts will bring forward different colors, and we're really excited to bring you one of our last of our 1 carat sizes. It is a beautiful Asher cut, so it's really exquisite. We just didn't see in all the fawns, even when we had a lot more quantity of them from the beginning, when we started bringing and introducing this quality to you, we didn't have many Asher cuts. This one is the Asher cut, and we get a lot of requests for 1 carats. Here it is. This is the 1 carat. So we previewed it a few moments ago. Loving having this for you. It's 6644 is the number, and it's our 102 Asher cut. It is a VS stone. We've even graded it for you. You can see it there, and look at this. It's great to see an Asher cut because, yes, it's beautiful, but then you have the different colors you see as the step facets within it kind of center on up, and you're going to see different flashes of color. Now, what we've done really beautifully too is we've added 13 points in the pink diamonds, actually added 91 points in white diamonds as well. So you're certainly getting ample diamond weight overall at well over 2 carats because you got 206 total weight here. But this is the one, and I had to preview it because I was so looking forward to showing it to you. Even gave it a little quick preview as we got started here in our first hour. So what we can do now is take you to a really, really, really big value, because that's what we need to do on a Friday night, right? You're here to shop, you're here to look, you're here to see what we've got new and collectible, and this is one of our very, very best. So how about just, seeing who's out there tonight. I've got this great value of $79.99, of course, for a carat plus fawn diamond. That's important. But there's something else happening. And we know it's got 206 in diamonds. You've got, everything you need here in a really, really spectacular piece. And we're going to do something really, really special. It's a matter of, does anybody tonight look for a fawn diamond in this 1 carat size? Because I have nothing else left. So this is really important. I know we saw some great values. Remember the other day we had one, and it was a little over a carat, and it was a pear shape. Everyone was fighting over it. I'm just glad we have something like it. We just have been raiding the vaults, looking at everything, trying to bring out every last piece, especially those ones that we know you've been looking for and asking for. Here it is. But what is rightfully supposed to be an $8,000 piece, and makes sense. And if anything, they should be going up, not down, because if you're dealing with Argyle mine stones, and the mine's been closed now for 2 years and a day, and we know that fancy diamonds are on the rise overall anyways, what do you think? Should we be discounting it, or should we be getting more money? $79.99 is the TVON price. We should probably be getting a little more, but that is just not how we operate. And on a Friday night, when we're kicking off, gosh, our first Friday here of November, we're ready to really wow you, really bring something elite. And you know what? I'm going to leave it up to you just to see who's out there. I'm not even going to put a price on it. I already did. You're going to get away from that price. And we're going to start a good old-fashioned auction. And I'm going to start this thing not even at half. $4,000, great place to start. I mean, it is, after all, a really, really rare diamond. The neutral color means it's wearable for everything, everywhere, every day, everyone. The pink diamond edition, that is a very important halo of pink diamonds that are perfectly matched. I'm not starting at $35. I'm not starting at $3,000. We're not starting at $25. Just for the record, that is as low as any 1 carat diamond goes for at all. Even if it's a more common color, it's still $2,500 or more. So what does it tell you that we're going even lower? It probably tells you it's Friday night and Lolo needs to hear the phones ring. So instead of 25 or 24 or 23 or 22, 21 or $2,000, we're not going to stop there either. So this is how I would really recommend dialing in, getting in quickly. If you've been one of the hundreds of people who've been saying, you have any more fawn diamonds? You got anything in a 1 carat? And then I bring out the 50 pointers and the 40 pointers. You go, no, 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 I want a 1 carat. Here it is. In the rarest cut I can provide to you in fawn diamonds, even if we were to go back in time to a couple years ago when we introduced this collection, and that's what it is. There was an Argyle miner. This was a guy who was there at the mine in Australia, back when it was open, of course. He was mining it. He would save these stones. Every time one came around, he would save it. And he amassed a collection over the course of years. And where did they end up? Right here, TVON, only here. So excited to have them. Nobody's at the $2,000 open either. Nobody. So here's what I'll do. We're not going to do $2,000. I need callers. We're going to help you own something special. I don't have a 1 carat diamond of any kind. Not a white diamond, not a yellow diamond, not a brown diamond. Not a blue, not an orange, not a pink. Nothing that is priced this way. You know that. I know that, because if you've ever seen the show, one thing we do really well, we bring you a vast selection of 1 carat diamonds. I don't have anything at $2,000, but we need to go lower, don't we? Because I don't have an open yet. Verifying, yeah, but no open. So how about this? Not even $1,900 to start. I really want to make this interesting. Come on in. Come on in. Pink diamonds to boot. You would think right now with this scenario, you would think maybe it's just a 1 carat diamond. Maybe we could wrap our heads around that. Maybe there's nothing around. No, there's 13 points in a pink diamond halo, 91 points in white diamonds beyond that. And we're not even starting at $1,900 because I still have no open. Here's what I'm going to do. Come on in early. You may be the only one. We haven't had a lot of participation in auctions, and Friday night auctions are usually off limits because we have a more limited audience on Fridays. We don't broadcast to all of our broadcasting partners. So this is dangerous territory. But if it's a matter of getting this one started or not, let's go an extra $100 off. We'll start at $18 instead, and we'll make the increments. Forget about $100, forget about $50, forget about even, you know what, let's just do $25 increments only. And that way, everybody can hopefully jump in. That's what I'm hoping for. Because the bottom line is there's never been a 1 carat ever. Ever. We have not had a 1 carat diamond priced this way. We have not had a 1 carat fancy color, white diamond, doesn't matter. We have not had a fancy diamond or a white diamond, certainly, that is this size priced this way. So this is why, and it's not really a price, it's an auction. If this was a price tag I could do, you better believe I've been telling you about it for a month in advance, saying be here on this day at this time to see this value. But instead, it's here live. Nobody knew about it. We're just doing it right now. So take a look at it. We've got 1,800, do we? Yes, we do. Who is it, may I ask? Where's Susan calling from? Oh my goodness. Hi, Susan in California. She's at $1,800, and I saw her on the lines early. Was she prepared to go 25 to open? I think she was. But she's going, hey, if Lolo wants to keep going low, then I'll be here for it. So we just saved Susan a lot of extra money, and we have one bidder. How about that? One bidder at an 18. This is a Friday for you. This is a Friday. This is a Friday right here, right now. This is the beauty of it. Is that Susan she was on the line for a while. She was prepared now. They're telling me to go 25 to open, and we are at 18. And she said proudly, yes, I'll open that auction. And guess what? Here's the fun part. We have one bidder and nobody else. This could go at 1,800. There's no reserve on this auction. And I'm going to try it on. We're going to do all that. But I'm shocked right now. In the history of TVON, we've never priced, never had, never offered any 1 carat diamond at a price like this by far. I mean, usually you're spending like $700, $800 more at the very least. And to get a fawn in an Asher cut that is actually over a carat in size, a carat 02, and all of that, we're at $1,800. We have $25 increments. I'm going to try it on. I have a feeling a clock is coming very quickly, okay? Because obviously I'm going nowhere fast, as they like to say. But here we are, $1,800. It's kind of like how I feel every day commuting here, going nowhere fast, right? Yes, every day. But 1,800, and there's what it looks like on. Pink diamonds, white diamonds. Once again, a total diamond weight of 206. And I have nobody else. Oh my goodness. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. We're about to give this a clock here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm really in a world of hurt now. So, oh my goodness. Everybody must be at the real club tonight, right? At the club, at the disco. Where's everyone at? What's everyone doing? Okay, here's what I'm going to do, Tony. Tony's at Club Control Room, and Virginia's at Club Phone Bank. Antonio came to the club tonight. He came ready to go. Club, TV on. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give it a final call. You can't beat this. You can't top it. You can't. This is why people sometimes make a point, like my real value shoppers out there. They're like, I don't get you on TV on Friday night, but I make sure that I'm watching. I make sure. I've had people literally, they message me that they're watching from dinner. They're out at some like highfalutin, fancy schmancy dinner, and they've got their phone like under the table, and they're watching TV on while they're at dinner because they're like, I can't miss out on the Friday deals. Well, this right here, that takes the cake right now. We've seen a lot of Friday deals, but never anything like this. We're looking for 1825 or more. I'm about to give it 2 minutes. It goes quickly. It goes really, really quickly. So dial in early because we got a little delay, broadcast, phones, all that. So just dial. Just dial. Sometimes that little voice inside of you, that gut feeling you have that tells you there's a value, you can't ignore it. You can't deny it. I can tell you as, you know, yesterday was my 6-year anniversary here. I've had a lot of fancy diamonds, okay? I've had a lot of fancy diamonds. I've had a lot of 1 carats. We have never seen a price tag like this. And I don't, advocate buying something just because it's cheap. You know me, I say you got to love it. But my goodness, we're in the season of gifting, and we're in the season of heck, a lot of people are resellers out there, and they shop here because they're putting our jewelry in their stores because they can't make it for the prices we offer it for. So let's give it a last 2 minutes, and we'll see who's going to own it, because it's now or never time. Simple as that. We have been waiting on this, and I don't have another one. And if I did, it would be, I don't know, triple the price. So take advantage of this now, because this is a live moment that you can't call in 10 minutes even. Forget about tomorrow or next week or next month or, in January. It's not here. It's going out tonight. Right now, Susan's in the lead. So let's give it a last look, 2 minutes, and then we say bye-bye to this one here. And last call. What's it like in club control room? Is it a good time, Tony? Is there a 2-drink minimum or a 3-drink minimum? Okay, so last call, last chance. Keep an eye on the clock, but really just be dialing. Just be dialing. That's the most important thing here. Just frantically, frenetically dial as fast as you can so you don't miss out just as a matter of oop, I'm a couple seconds out of it. No, you want to be here, and that's why we do a clock. Level the playing field for people all across the country and beyond who are watching in any way, shape, or form, whether you're watching online or on a phone or on a computer or on good old-fashioned TV. People still have those, right? I know. TV, imagine that. You could watch this on TV. It's old school when my mom doesn't even watch the show on TV anymore. She doesn't even know. Even my mom. Wait, Tony, you love this. She just got a better phone than I have, though. So she's now, granted, she'd had her last one for 8 years, but she now has a better phone than I have. It's more, she's doing fancy stuff. She's got all this technology. Yeah, she's doing well. She's living the good life. Here we go. Last call. 45 seconds left. Yes, I'm going to try it on again. Let me try it on again. I love it in the rose and the white right now. The truth is, if you have to change it somehow, some way, you can. You can. If you have to change it, you can. Let me know if we have 1825. Do we? Because I hope we've got at least 1825 here. Not sure, but it's got to be a... Got to give it a hope and a prayer, right? 1825 we may have. We may be looking for 1850 here. This is last call. It's 20 seconds left. I mean, rose and white right now, all in 14K. There's, of course, a little bit of rose gold for the pink diamonds, the white gold for the white diamonds. Also, just to point out, your Asher cut fawn is also set. It is set in the rose gold, which you'll see right there. So just those, the prongs there for that center stone, that's also in the rose gold, carries right on through to that pink diamond halo. And here we go. Do we have 1825? Yes or no? What a great piece. What a great value. And this is why you're here on a Friday. Right here, right now, this illustrates it. But if you don't like a fawn diamond, don't worry. We got plenty more where that came from. We've got a lot of great pieces tonight that are going to be these huge values. So let's see. 1825, do we have it? Yes or no? Let me make sure we've got anybody who needs to be in before we actually say sold here. So you've got 1825. All right, you got it? Sold. Congratulations. Let's move along. Thank you so much. I'm going to bring out the butterfly ring. Here's the beautiful, I love this because it's all fancy diamonds as well. In the middle, except we frame it in white diamonds. Thank you on the fawn. Enjoy that one. Wow, that was something. That was certainly something right there. But here we go. Fancy diamonds again. This time, different colors of yellow, goldens, and greens. The item number on the butterfly is 8721. And that is, well, let's kind of walk you through. If we go to the top left fancy diamond, that's going to be kind of an orangey brown. Then you go to a more true orange diamond. We had an orange diamond earlier in a single stone, but this is more like an orangey golden, then your green, then your yellow, bright yellow, like a sunflower yellow. The total weight in fancy diamonds is 32 points, and then you have your white diamonds around it. That's going to be the pave and that big bezel set diamond right there at the base of the antennae. All right, one only. Let's blow it out. I love a good butterfly piece. They're so symbolic, they're meaningful, they're pretty, they're feminine, they're all that, but it also has, again, 32 and 54 points in the white diamonds. I don't know if I said that. So yes, a lot of diamond weight overall to the tune of 54, 32 and 54. So just 32 and 54, I'm confusing you. But it's 32 plus 54, which is, let me see, 86 points in diamonds there. And your pear shapes, the 4 of those pear shapes, those are the 32 points. So sure enough, they're about 8 points apiece there. And looking fabulous. Those are good sized stones. Nothing wrong with that. we've got a great value for you as it is. So it means two-tone gold. You're going to have the fancy diamond set in the yellow gold, the rest of the butterfly in the white gold. That stays as it is, and then we'll try it on so you can see what's going on here. Look at how pretty this is. Look at that. Some of the butterflies we've done, I will admit, have these really big, like we've seen one that goes from here to here, and I love it, but it may not be for everybody. This is just, you see how it's all confined to the space of your one finger here, so it's not taking off, and it's not truly life size. Although I guess there are some butterflies that are those small little white ones. They're so, you know, little petite mariposas. Do we like it? And Tony, I'm sorry, it's just 32 and 54. Just, yeah, I know we have 32 up there twice. I didn't mean to confuse you, but 32 is the fancy and 54 is the white, and that's that. So I just, you know, don't want to confuse anybody. We've got the two up there. But we'll blow it out right now. $19.99 ring. How about a special here? Going out right now for, do you want to do it for $9.99 instead? I do. Let's do it. $9.99, yes. Who is it? Grace? Grace P? Oh my goodness. Where's she calling from, Joyce? New York. Is she in New York City? Is she out in the subs? Oh, sounds like she's by the water. Even better. Maybe she's in the Hamptons. Thank you, Grace. Hi, Grace. All right, $9.99. Okay. So this is the new butterfly. Let's take a look at it up close one more time. An orange, a golden, a yellow, and a green diamond, all set within those beautiful wings, that open work of the wings there. Next up, we're going to get you. Do you love butterflies? You guys don't like the butterflies anymore? You already saved me mine. Thank you for that, by the way. The first one we started the show with, I am literally buying that after the show if it's still available. And then we have, guess what? We've got a great looking Tanzanite. I just want to flash the Paraiba for those of you that did join us a little bit later in the show, because I know people are busy on Friday nights. And so this is what we may have missed if you weren't with us in the first hour, this stunner of a 2-carat 11 super ultra bright clean Paraiba. The item number on this one was $86.95. Just wanted to show that to you. And it's not even $86.95 as the price tag. That's the best part of all. It's actually less. And that's a 211 oval. It has the stunning 37 points in the pair. I mean, yes, it's 97 points total weight, but we break it down because those pear shapes on the sides are really large. So we want you to know that those are almost a fifth of a carat each. Then you have the rounds that frame the whole thing. We got this one way down. And if you're going, that one I've not seen before, you sure haven't, unless you were with us last hour. This is a brand new style here tonight. So not often do we see brand new Paraibas come around. This one is. And yet this piece, so not going to be $20,000. Like I said, it's not even the item number price. It's not even $8,695. It's better and it's lower, and that is stunning when you've got a 211 that is that clean. We were showing this back view because that's kind of amazing when you see that the back of the stone doesn't even show you any inclusion whatsoever. I mean, right? This is really telling and very unique to see that when you can look through the back there and not see inclusions. That's wild. And it's not even going to be $86.95. It's not even $8,000, and it's not $7,000. It's $69.99 for that beautiful, clean, slightly elongated 2-carat 11 oval Paraiba that has more blue than it has green, which is really unique. So very excited to have that for you, and it is time to let me know if you would like that one for your very own, because that is a one only. You saw the finishing in the under gallery as well. It's a nice big, like I said, the whole thing is just covered in stone. So when you see it on, it goes side to side. Everything is covered in either the Paraiba or the diamonds. Here it is on the hand for you. And it's $69.99, and there's only just this one, and there it is. So $69.99 for the 211. That is a wild price tag considering we have not seen 211s usually, because we've had other 2-carat stones are just slightly above that. They're usually $25,000 right here on this show. And guess what? They're gone. So it's a really good time to pick up a 211 tonight when it's $6,999. Plus you get all the extra diamonds around it, including the 2 bigger pear shapes and all the rounds that encompass that. So $69.99, just had to highlight that for you just in case you joined us in that second hour here to start. It's a really, really good look there. So huge value on that one. Coming up, the sideways cross, should we get to it? And then we'll have to recap that Padparadscha. Also, we have another pink diamond. We had the pear shape earlier that was the 12-pointer. I do happen to have a 26 pointer. This is awfully nice because we do have a really special opportunity for you on a 26 pointer. And for my Imperial Topaz lovers, some of you have reached out of late. Phyllis, hi. If you're with us, there have been a lot of you that have said it's on my wish list and I want one of those Imperials. Take a look at this. It's my only Imperial I have right now. And it's still, look at this, still a stunner. Still always gets me with the yellow diamond halo and then the intensity of, yes, there's an element of pink to it. It's not just a golden yellow. It's not just an orange. It's not even just a honey color. It's got that real intense, fiery, bright. You see the orange gets really intense near the base of the stone and the tip of the stone. So it's almost like that intense red pink. And this is $74.89. And we have discussed how rare these are. But if you are going still, I'm not familiar, or you hear the word topaz and you're a little misled, a lot of people will find that to be the case. If you're not already familiar with Imperials, that is because this stone is an all-natural stone. This is not like your blue topaz. No offense, blue topaz, but this is a totally different animal. This is not like, oh, pink topaz, sorry, I had to make a little, It's like pink topaz is coated. Like they take a stone and they like coat it and they give you like a coating and you can sit there and like scratch it off like a lotto scratcher. If you ever have seen that happen, you're going, what happened to my pink stone? Yeah. There's a lot of topaz out there that's not super high value, but there is this stone, which is like the whole different world of topaz. And that is because there's only one place in Brazil that's ever produced it. And then that's Ouro Preto, the mine, and this is called mais fino. That is the special distinction that this really top quality material gets in the 434 size, surrounded by 83 points in yellow diamonds is your halo. And that is solid yellow gold. It stays in the yellow gold, but there's another markdown on this one. So we're trying to get this one to the lowest to get it a home. And here's what it looks like, because you saw how far we had to zoom back just to get it in the picture. You can really see, I don't know, I'm into showing you the back tonight. Look at that. Look at the pinks that are coming through. You can see that pinky hue. That's why, if you know this stone as a routine, it's usually that yellow color and that's it. Take a look at it on here and see what we're talking about. And you can see that intensity. That's really what it's known for. In a great cut, you've got a really high-end color here. This is all natural. Forget about coating. Forget about treating. There's none of that. There's no heating, no nothing. And then you've got the 83 points in the yellow diamonds, and those are perfectly matched fancy yellow diamonds to go with it. All of that happening for less than $59.99. That's where it all started. Oh, once upon a time, there was an Imperial Topaz, and it was a 434, and it had the yellow diamonds and all this extra, and it was supposed to be $59.99. Now, brand new price. Friday night is here. We're ready to party. And that means we need to get you, if I have a good party going, it's got to be a good party favor. I'm not going to throw a party and have my guests leave empty-handed. That's just not possible, okay? I was taught better than that. I was raised better than that. You know, you got to give everyone a little party favor. So as a thanks for being with us for this party tonight, your favor are these values, these discounts, these incredible savings you're getting on everything, including the really, really high end, like this Imperial Topaz, and it's not even $59, $49, $39, $29. All that we've seen. We're ready to get to its lowest. Come on in. It's not even $2,500. It's the largest stone I have. It's the only stone I have left, but I'm thinking of those past few I did have. This is larger than they were. So you get a really big, ample size. You get the incredible yellow diamonds. That's an upgrade. It's not even 25, 24, 23. No, it is $22.99. One caller only on the Imperial. That is it. We're looking at a lot of one-of-a-kinds for the evening here. So a lot of them to go here through the next 90 minutes or so. And make sure you get requests in because we haven't had any yet, and we would love to help you. If there's something you want to see in particular or something that just a category you'd like to know if we have anything in, we're happy to help you find those perfect pieces. We'd love nothing more. But also, there's a cool yellow diamond piece, and I got to also just remind you, if you like pinks and oranges together, you might want that Padparadscha that we showed you earlier. And then let's get into my last two of the Afghan pink diaspores, because I have two here. One you've seen if you were with us on premiere day. The other one is new, which is an emerald cut, which I know has been very, very exciting. So let me give you a look at what we have left in the diaspores here in the pink variety, which are really that pinky purple. So $22.99 if you want the Imperial, let me know. And then we'll just discuss here, because what's about to happen is now, I think it took a minute for everybody to understand fully. We introduced these stones a couple of weeks ago and had all of five, just 5 complete pieces to show you. and they were all really quick to go out the door. And then we had a couple others come in. They've kind of trickled in one by one through an incredible dealer that we have befriended here that has got this very, very small source. Remember, here's a stone that was discovered not so long ago. Most stones have been around for, you know, a few 100,000 years or a billion years or something like that. It's always fascinating that Mother Nature can tend to surprise us a bit, and oftentimes that happens with the discovery of a new mine or a new source. Sometimes it's just a stone we know, but it's a new discovery of it somewhere else. This is different. This was a new discovery overall that happened in March of 2020, when a lot of us were preoccupied with other things. So even if you're a gem lover and you pay attention to the gem world and you know what's happening at any point, you probably missed that one, right? Because it wasn't what we were all thinking about or talking about in March of 2020. But that is when this discovery in the Afghan material, it was the, it's the Goshta district in Afghanistan, and it's near Jalalabad. If you're familiar with that, it's probably the bigger city that everyone's heard of. And it's not too far away, and they discovered this in March. And it was 1 month later, the mine was closed. And it wasn't actually because it was completely mined out. We still don't even know how long that mining would have actually progressed or how much material there would have been or how much yield there is. But we know this, like so many mining productions or new discoveries especially, a lot of times it causes a lot of drama, okay? Well, that's just the nice way of putting it. That's the euphemism for it. There's a lot of disputes when it comes to new mining. And so the area which is already riddled with disputes and a lot of things going on, they had to close it down. So it was only literally a month of mining. So that is why just that alone, being new discovery number one, but being that there was only 1 month of operational mining, it means there's not a lot out there. So it was our very first foray into this stone just a couple of weeks ago. We have 2 stones left. And what has been such a delight is hearing from some of you that, although we didn't have many, some of you that picked them up already are just raving about them. I love it because you really are. It's one thing to talk about it and know about rarity, but it's another thing to get it at home and see what it's all about and discover the beauty of a rare stone like this, because it's unlike anything else. And I've got 2 left for you, so I'll show them both tonight. We either have a 4 carat 55, which is, I think, gosh, I'm trying to think, that might be the largest we've had so far. And that's the emerald cut. That's the new one tonight in a very Art Deco kind of style mounting. Then we have a 3 carat and a half, and that's actually a 334. So 2 great options, only 2 I have now. So this is key. If you want one of these stones, and I will just say some of our biggest collectors that we've had have, of course, jumped in on this opportunity, and they have since received them, and they have been raving about the beauty and the fact that, you know, oh my goodness, you know, everything you said was so true and beyond about the ability for this stone to color shift between a purple and a pink and different hues within it. Sunlight produces more pink. In these lights here, you're going to see a lot of purple. So it's called pink diaspore, but it actually has a lot of purple to it in this light. And then when you see it in UV light, you're going to start to see the pink. Take a look. Let's go ahead and show you the wheel here. And we're going to show you right now. I'm going to show you this one. I think you've seen this in the yellow gold. Take a look at this. There's the Imperial, which is still verifying. And this is the, yeah, that's number one. This is the 334, if you want the 334. If you want the new one, I'm going to show you the emerald cut, which I love the emerald cut so much. This is a cushion, but look at the difference, and I'll show them together so you can decide which one's your favorite. And also see that this one's larger here, but look at the, yeah, they're both a good size. So 2 great options for you. Let's talk about them. They've got 2 different prices. Of course they do, because why? Well, bigger size. Okay, so let's talk about first, we'll start over on the right side actually, because that's the larger. And that will be, oh, I love this one. Emerald cuts are special. I don't know. There's something that I think shows more. Watch this. If we move this aside for a moment, look at when it moves, how you see everything from a plummy purple color to orchids to like a periwinkle lavender to pink. So this is the new one that you haven't seen yet. 8669 is the number. Even reds are coming through on the stone, and it's a 455 emerald cut. Yes, please. That's a 455 with 93 points in diamonds. Then we also have the cushion, but should we just take a moment and just, yeah, let's just take it all in, because that one you haven't seen yet. The other one you've seen, and it's a little lighter, so just to show you there. But we're going to talk about this one first. I want to come in close and then show you all that movement, different colors you're going to see from different angles, different lighting. So this is really, obviously, I only have one light. I can't take you outside right now, and there's no sunlight anyways if I did. But what we've observed is that there's such an incredible pink that glows through when you do see it exposed to any kind of UV light. That's our 455. That'll be the 93 points. Love that stacked pave on the sides, either side, either direction, looking so good. And that one will be in the white gold now, but you can change it just like the other ones in yellow. You can change it, so there's not a huge, you don't have to pay too much attention to that, but keep it in mind. If you like the emerald cut, here's what we're going to do. It's our big one here. It's our 455. Again, the next one is a 334. So there's a definite, carat and a fifth there in size differential. But look at this on the hand. Oh, it's the stacked style of diamonds. And it just goes, you can see side to side. So it just kind of acts as a nice little bookend, keeps it level. If you always have to get a little larger size, maybe if your knuckle's a little larger and you got to get a little larger size, this kind of keeps it right evenly on the hand, set up perfectly where it should be. But we got a deal. And these are so incredibly rare. And if you're thinking diaspore, where have I heard that before? We have the color change varieties out of Turkey all the time. That's a hot stone too. That's a stone that's getting more and more traction and knowledge and a lot of publicity by the day. This stone is even newer though, and this one probably never going to get to that level because there's not enough of it to go around. We have no way of knowing if the mine's ever going to open up, if there's ever going to be more production. I mean, it's very unlikely. So we never know, but this is a tough one to get. And with only a handful of gem quality, that's the big issue. I mean, it's one thing to get material. It's another thing to get gem quality, that high clarity, beautiful material. Our $69.99 price tag is simply not going to work out here tonight. We got to do something wild for you, and this is what I'm going to do. It's not even close. $69.99 you will not pay. This is my emerald cut. I really think if there's a cut that really was made for this stone, it's the emerald cut. Try it out. I will make it better than even half off. This is going to be $34.99 to the very first caller, and you got to get them because we've got two. You're seeing one. We're going to show you the next one right here together consecutively, and then we'll get the 334, but that's one to consider. Now, if you are wanting to compare, here comes item number. This is 8629. Here's the 334 that we have, which is a shade lighter. Still going to do all those things, give you the plums, the blues, the pinks, but this is the 334 cushion cut. And then it has diamonds also that really go from, one side to the other. That's 73 points in white diamonds. This one's in the yellow. You don't have to leave it that way, but that is an option to change the gold free of charge. Let us do that for you. This is a one only as well. That one's going to be, wow, even a little bit less because the carat weight is a bit smaller. We're going to make this one, I'm actually supposed to do, if it's only like $32.99, let me make it a little bit better for you so we can get them, to be two different separate price ranges here. We'll make this a lot better than even $32.99. Let's do it for $29.99 first caller on this cushion cut, and then we'll show this one. This one's got a lot of pink already, and look at how vibrant, just a beautiful, shining, gleaming stone. Again, never would that happen if you didn't have exquisite clarity, and that's what this stone gives. And that is not a fundamental rule of this stone. Highly pleochroic gem, you're seeing that already from the purples and the plums and the periwinkles and the pinks, but to go under $3,000 and get a 334, and just had to bring those out because they have been so popular, and yet we haven't had enough to go around for everybody, and this is a collector's gem. Highly collectible, and yet we've got another collectible stone coming up tomorrow that we have never brought to you on the air before. That is a debut tomorrow morning, so make sure you're with us if you enjoy learning a little bit about something new, or perhaps you like acquiring new rare gems. We've got something really special coming up for you tomorrow that I have never in my 21 years ever presented on TV. So that's pretty rare. Just when you think you've seen it all and offered it all, something new comes around that is not really new is not the word, but it's definitely new to us. So we'll have that for you tomorrow. Okay, so coming up, those are my Afghan pink diaspores. Just had to bring those out. We have a really special Paraiba. I know not everyone can do the 211. So let me do this. I'm going to bring you a slightly smaller stone. Here we go again. This is the 211 in case you're going 211. Haven't had that until tonight. That's a new one. But for everybody who's saying, oh, $7,000, I'd love it. But get me something that I can really get that's maybe in a different price range. I have it. 8779 is actually coming up. So this is one option. Here's option number two. It's same, look at this, same clarity. Still a big size, but we all know what happens when you get into really big Paraibas. This is a 1 carat almost. It's item number 8779, and it's a 94 point oval. It's just under a carat. I'm going to do something crazy on this one because I would love for you to experience this stone. I know not everybody has it so far. If you do, chances are you love it. Maybe even if you're thinking about, if you have one of our grandest of them all and you're thinking about having that stone for everyday wear, because I have a big Paraiba. I do not wear it every day. I've got a collection of them. I love them. They're my favorite. I got to collect them early on back in 2004 when they were a lot less pricey, and sometimes timing is everything in life. So I'm very lucky to have those. But I got to say, they're not a piece that I wear every day. They're very specialty. And if you want, and you can, there's nothing against it. They've got plenty of durability. They're 7.5. They're good. But I'm just saying, if you feel like your bigger stone is that special occasion piece and you want maybe that beauty and that rarity every day and that color. I mean, it's all about the color. It's this beautiful blue-green neon. If that's what you'd like, and this certainly is a mounting that is, I think, a certainly wearable piece, still giving you a lot of diamond weight at 99 points in the bridge. And look at this clarity. I mean, we can check it out from this one's going to be tougher to see from the back because it's the bridge. So you're not going to see the entire stone from the back, but what you can see is very, very clean. But we can also see that from right here, the front, but also look through the sides and watch how you're just seeing, if anything, all you see is the dance of the diamonds there that run underneath it. That's the bridge mounting, 99 points plus a 94 pointer. Here's what I'll do. It's slated to go out, and I kid you not, because this is a great value. And you guys know it. This is a major value. You understand that? You get it. Paraibas in any way, shape, or form are just that rare. Remember, only 3 sources ever, but they're all gone. Every source completely mined out. Done. Like there's that little hope with the Afghan pink diaspore that maybe it'll open up. Maybe we'll get more someday. With Paraiba, that hope is no longer. 3 mines, 3 things. That's it. All done. Been gone for some time. That's why they keep elevating in price. What's out there is out there. Your finite material, everyone's fighting over it. And we know in the gem community can be ruthless, right? There's a lot of money in the gem community. People who have collections of gems, they got the money and the wealth. And so there's more wealth than there are stones. That's why the price keeps driving higher and higher. Let's make it a very, very easy deal for you. We've got a $49.99 price tag on the ring. I realize that doesn't take it to another level that maybe you want to be. And we're going to try so hard to make Paraiba a reality for somebody to get in on a deal right now. It's not going to be $49.99. Here's what I'm going to try. I know it's a Friday night, but hey, we're going to try it again because the opportunity is what we're looking for right now. There's a lot of Paraiba lovers out there. I get hundreds of correspondence every day from you guys, and a lot of it's about Paraiba. It's the dream stone. It's that one we think of on that proverbial pedestal, and we think it's the aspirational piece. It's the one we want to own one day. It's the one we maybe understand that maybe it's not as likely. Let's try to make this a reality. Let's try to get it to you. Let's try to make it happen. And that's what I've got the freedom to do tonight and get away from $49.99. Heck, we already made it to $7,000. That's pretty good. We're going to stick around at $5,000. We're going to let it fall. We're just actually going to put it on the auction block and let you decide what you want to pay. And instead of asking on this mounting, which we know the mounting alone goes for over $4,200 right now, the Paraiba is just shy of a carat. When we see 1 carat Paraibas, they tend to be $5,000, and that's where they go. That's a great value. It's good enough value where they just go. They go every time. Every time we bring one out, it goes. Bring it out, it goes. That's what's going to happen tonight with the 211. But if you would rather be at a different price point entirely, here's where you get a 1 carat, ultra clean, ultra color, and not even $4,000 to start. We're not going to start there. We're not even starting at $35,000. We're not starting at $3,000 either. This is really just opening the door that really is usually locked tight because Paraiba pricing, as we just discussed, it continues to go higher, and it won't stop. When would it? If it hasn't stopped yet, when will it ever stop? When will that price ever plateau? When will it ever reach that height? And then, you know, the hope is, does it stay or does it drop? No, it doesn't happen with stones that are this collectible, that are completely mined out. We're not starting at $3,000 either. This is with the bridge, with a carat in diamonds and that almost 1 carat super ultra clean stone. We're not going to even do 29, 28, 27, or 26. Really want to get our Friday viewers involved in the rare stone. We've hardly had any of late. Notice how blue it is, more blue than it is green as well. And it's going to be $2,500 to get it started. And a $25 increment to go with it so that can open the door that doesn't usually happen with Paraiba, and we're loving that. All right. So a final 60 seconds is all it's going to be. And if you know the rarity, you're dialing in. What was I looking at the other day? Somebody sent me a what would you call it? Like a little screenshot from my website. And it was a big shopping television retailer. And they had Paraiba, but they were little chips of stones in a ring. There were 4 little tiny stones in a ring. And it was on a clearance sale because it had originally been $8,800. And it was on clearance for $69.99. And there was a total Paraiba weight, I kid you not, of less than 20 points. 20 points. One of the biggest retailers that television has ever known. And there's Paraiba. But little tiny stones, little stones put together in a 14-karat gold ring with very small diamond weight. And it was on clearance for $7,000. $7,000 for less than 20 points of Paraiba in total. That was among 4 stones. Here's that big, almost 1-carat stone. And in the bridge with the diamonds, $2,500 and no open yet. So I know we don't see it all that often. We don't get the opportunity to get you big discounts, or better yet, let you select your own price on it. But that is it's a good one to think about. So let's get to our cross necklace, because I know a lot of you are wanting to think about maybe a little fine jewelry for gifting and everything. And fine jewelry for gifting, I don't know. This makes it happen. It makes it very realistic. We're going to show you a great idea for Christmas time. It's 3343 that's coming up next, and we'll get you something really affordable here, and we will light up some phone lines, because this is one that we always love to have. And it's a beautiful design at that, but it's also going to be one that you see out in the designer world for a lot of money. We're going to bring it to you for a lot less. So let's take a look at this. It's that sideways design we love to see. We'll show it on the hand here first. This is our diamond necklace, but again, sideways cross. We've done everything lately in the cross pendants and the big cross necklaces. Time to bring you 3343, which is 25 points in the sideways cross design. It's going to basically be that subtle curve, so it really follows, because our necklines are, again, going to curve. So we like to have, when we have a necklace that's got a station style like this, nice to have that curve so it sits really well. And obviously you can do a little bit more to one direction if you like it a little more upright like that. You can kind of play with the way it's going to sit on the neckline, but there's going to be great adjustability in it. We're going to have adjustability at 16, 17, and 18 inches. It does have a lobster claw clasp as well, and white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Let's take a look at it up close and see what you think. This is a good one, and a really strong design element. We're seeing a lot in high-end designer retail. This is the backside, so you can see how that's finished and more or less solid. So it's going to be really smooth up against the neckline for you. And then there is that cross design. You can see how it's very subtle to the curve, but just really about just sitting right there, nestling right where you want it to be. Either if it's a little higher against the neckline at the collarbone, or a little lower, it's always going to work really well. But it is a really special opportunity for you. The last call on this one, we've got a few to go around in the white, the yellow, the rose. So they're made up and your choice of. So they're ready to go, and you don't have to wait for a special sale event to get a deal, because guess what we're doing? And there again is the back, there's the front, so kind of lay however you want it to be. We'll show it against the neckline right after this, but it's supposed to be $9.99. We'll do a 60-second deal for you, a great giftable, a beautiful choice of white, yellow, rose, and maybe you're thinking about getting a couple of them. I wouldn't be opposed to wearing a couple at the same time and layering that look, or putting this on with our other icon, our favorite, our diamonds by the yard. It'd be beautiful next to that. Maybe this you wear a little bit lower, and then you have a little diamonds by the yard action right above it. But it's unbelievable, because we're actually taking this lower than even $799. That was our last sale event price. We had a $799 deal on this one. It's not going to be $799 or $777 or $699 either. White, yellow, or rose on the sideways design here for you. Get it for gifting. I mean, we'll make it more affordable so you can. It's not even going to be $599 to the very first callers, all VS diamonds. We still, even when we're dealing with something like a 1/4 carat total weight, still bring you the VS quality. That's so important. It's to be expected. That's what we want every time we see our jewelry, right? You get used to these VS diamonds. You want to see them all the time. It's not even $599. Blowout time. $499 if you like one, and a fabulous value. Really designed and inspired by some of those huge designers out there that they're offering a lesser quality diamond, more like an SI stone, and they're getting about 4 times the price. So keep that in mind. If you are really looking for something special, even our chain has that diamond cutting to it, so that chain is really well done, and then perfectly attached there with the O-rings on the side, so it can be a really great look. But $499 to get it for you, and great gifting opportunity as well. So huge opportunity. Take advantage of it. $4.99. Let me show it against the neckline as well, if we can do that next, just for another, just gives you another bit of size reference here to see it from a distance away, just to see. Now, obviously, if you're going to put it on your neckline, it's going to be, I just think it's a little hard to see across a pattern there, but you can see it against the neckline here. So it's really just, it's giving you that bold look for sure, and you've got a great style. You can see the curve is very subtle to it. I think it doesn't even necessarily, the further away you go, it doesn't necessarily look like it's that curved style. So we'll go back to the hand here and show you what we can do. A 60-second clock, and then we're being on our way. Got a lot to show you. We've got wheels for you, and we even have a bangle and a Tanzanite and a seahorse and a really cool Tanzanite and a bridge. So all of that is coming on the show. And then, of course, any requests you have, get those in, because we've only got about an hour left, hour and 10 minutes in our Friday night. That's it. $4.99 though on the cross necklace with the diamonds. It's incredible. So a last chance to get that one, please do. 39 seconds remaining, and happy Friday. Let us know if you have any requests at all. Also want to remind you there is a tennis bracelet. Actually, we've got the tennis bracelet here with the baguettes and the rounds. Let me see if you've seen this one. 7.5 inches, a little different than what we usually see because it has the baguettes and the rounds to it and really creates a very substantial look. But there's something about baguettes, and that's what we're seeing right there. Like a waterfall of bright flashes of light. This is really intense. We have one only. Let's show this to you next, just in case we got a diamond lover out there. I know we always do. Diamond bracelets, though, tough to do. Let's talk about this. Higher end because of the baguettes and the rounds. Now notice how each section is 2 baguettes for every one single round, and that's going to alternate all the way through. So what you're getting is, it's only one here. It's quick, 7213, and I did measure it here. It's actually a 7.5 inch. So if you like to have, it still means it's going to fit an average size, but what it means is it gives you a little extra length, so it's going to move a little bit more when it's on the wrist. And it's our 513. 513 in diamonds, baguettes and rounds, white gold. And here's what I would recommend. Only white gold on this one. Keep that in mind. There's a $12,999 price tag. The last time we saw it on the air, that's where it was hanging out. And unfortunately, well, we kind of have set this precedent with diamonds that usually we're not hanging out around. This is not bad. This is like $2,500 a carat. That's not bad, but it's not what we do. But there is something you should know about diamonds that if you're not already familiar with, this is important to understand. Baguettes are just so much more valuable. So whenever we bring you a piece with baguettes, whether it be a ring, whether it be, even if they're smaller baguettes, baguettes have a different price range. They have a different price per carat than even a round brilliant. Even when you're just talking VS across the board, it's not as simple as just VS quality. It's about the cutting of the diamond. It's about the difficulty in cutting. It's about the price and expense that goes into that exotic cutting. So baguettes are not the same price. So when you actually take a bracelet and you're giving double the baguettes for the round brilliants that you have, the price elevates. And that's why, truly, our TVON price was $13,000, but you can understand with all the diamond values we bring why that didn't let it go. So this is where we take the price down to a brand new low and bring it to those values. Like, we have to sacrifice this because we paid more to get it here than we are going to offer it for one caller tonight. And I know tennis bracelets are like a big thing, right? We know them, especially this time of year, holiday time, everyone's thinking about bracelets. But the problem is, this is the only baguette and round bracelet I have. We're going to bring it lower than we could ever imagine. Like I said, when we bring it under our cost, I think that should make you feel as a customer really good. Like, we're going to give you a better price than we got. So that's important too, because we make our jewelry. That's why we give you the values we do. Nobody else does that. That's a big reason behind it. But this is 513 in your total diamond weight, 7.5 inches of gold. Insert closure, we'll show you all that. It is wild to see what we're about to do, and I would not wait if I were you. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking at my lowest price here, Tony. It's still $79.99. And now that I've been through 2 hours of this show almost, I'm feeling like that may not work either. So I was prepared to go $79.99 when this show started. Now I'm thinking we might actually need to take it to a different level here. But keep in mind, this is the look you get. And if you think rounds are fabulous, and they are, there is something about the baguettes stacked. You see them east-west, 2 at a time. They're stacked in a border of gold that looks like that bar of gold, all mirror finished. 7.5 inches in length gives you plenty of room then, so it gives you a little bit of movement. There's an insert closure and a double figure 8 safety catch. So you get 2 of those. I'll show you one side and the other. This is your box opening here, so that's one side. And then this is the other side that's going to slide right on in. And then you've got, of course, the 2 figure 8. So that's going to lock it, keep it like extra secure, but just even seeing a couple inches of it, and look at that. Look at the kind of flashes you get. This is the difference maker that baguettes are. And still getting the ultimate clarity, the ultimate white diamonds. I mean, heck, we've got it in white gold against a white background. If there was any yellow or brown tinge to those stones, you would see it. And this is the wild one here, $79.99 tonight. That's the should-be price. I'm going to try to also do this and see if I can kind of double decor it here for you so you can see as many of the stones as possible and really appreciate what's going on here with the diamonds, because they are consistent. And there's that, you know, the half of that insert closure, the figure 8s and all that. We got to show you what we can do here. And it's not allowed and it's not really authorized, and that's okay, because, you know, moving the jewelry is more important at this point, and this is what we've got going on. I'm going to put on the auction block as well. Why not? It's for a diamond bracelet lover. It's a great, dare I say it, it's a gift idea as well. And if she's been thinking about diamond bracelets and you've looked at them in retail and you realize that retail has them for $12,000 a carat minimum, and those are just SI diamonds, and you're realizing now she's known about TVON, and if you have TVON jewelry, you want it to match, so you need to go VS. But in a bracelet, how pricey that gets, skip retail, skip TVON right now, because we're going to do a little extra special Friday freaky deal, and we're going to put it on the auction block, and I'm not starting at $7,500 or $7,000. This is a step below. Every time we give you a new open, that's another huge discount beyond where it's supposed to go. Tonight, $79.99. It's not going to be $7,000, $65,000, $6,000, $55,000, $5,000. Interesting. Below $1,000 a carat at $5,000. I'm not stopping there. I take liberties on Friday night. We have a lesser audience. We don't broadcast to everybody. We do crazy things. It's not going to be $5,000 to start. Higher end diamonds, incredible baguettes, 513 of total diamond weight, solid gold, and I'm not starting at $5,000 either. Not starting at $49, $48, $47, or $46. Come on in, diamond bracelet lovers. And that's, I think, all of us. Am I right? Is there anybody that's not included in that? Diamond bracelet lovers, this is your chance. $4,500 to start. And a, you know what, $25 increment. Go ahead. I know. We're going to try it right now. $25 doesn't even matter until we get the open, but we will. At a $4,500 open on a bracelet like this, no way we don't get the open on a Friday evening when Christmas is like 51 days away, and you know Hanukkah's even sooner. So this is where you need to be in on your diamonds. Get in now. It's fabulous. Okay. Tony, what do you think? 60 seconds? Should we give it 60 seconds, 5 minutes? I just can't even imagine not getting like a lot of bidders on this one. Can't even imagine it. Can't even imagine. But, you know, Fridays, we got a lot to deal with. So here's what we're going to do. We got a 50-second clock now ticking down. Looking for $4,500 to start. I don't even need to worry about increments till we get the open. But they're there and they're small, so you don't need to worry if you're the second bidder. But it's time to dial. Call me now. $4,500 on a 513 diamond bracelet when that is below the per carat price we see on our tennis bracelets with just rounds, smaller rounds. And look at this, $4,500 open, no open yet. All right. So the values are definitely here. Oh, well, okay, let's do that. They don't believe me that it's 7.5 inches? Okay, let's measure it. So let me try to hold it here as best I can. I don't know if we have 7.5 inches in our camera shot, so that's where we're going to have some difficulty here. But I'm going to measure it here, so we're going to line it up. The insert goes right there, so I'm going to start there, and then if we look, see guys, this is kind of hard to do live for you, so I don't have enough camera angle here, but let me see. Can I hold it like this and give you a measurement? I don't know if I can do it with only 2 hands here, but let me show you side to side. Here's what I'm going to do, Tone. I'm going to put it against the ruler. I've never been asked to do this before, but they obviously do not believe me. That's okay too. I'm just going to hold it on either side, and we'll show you where it goes. 7.5 inches. See if I can get this level here to stay where it should be. but it is going from one side to the other, and that is 7.5 inches. You're gonna have to forgive my fingers holding it here, but we're starting right there, and then it goes to 7.5. So that's where it goes. So it's a little tough. We have a limited space here, but it is 7.5 inches. I've already verified that. It's in the system is 7.5. I always verify everything for you as well, because I catch errors sometimes and want to make sure that, we're always accurate. It's important to me. It's my journalist background. Accuracy is key. Accuracy, honesty, that kind of stuff. I know. All right, that's how I grew up. Journalist. That was my thing. So here we go. 4,500, no open. All right, so we move along. That's cool. So let me know if you want to get that one started. We can always go back to it. But that's going to be a pretty cool deal for a bracelet on a given night when we're just trying to move some jewelry here. So that's a really special opportunity. So I'm over 2 on some auctions now, so it's okay. We'll move right along. We'll show you some wheels. We've got that big diamond deal coming up. We've got some 70-point white diamonds. Don't forget about the Padparadscha that we had earlier. If anybody wants to start this one, you got to let me know so we can revisit it, because if you need some time, if you're thinking about it, or right now you're going on the computer and you're frantically looking at prices per carat on diamond bracelets and what they usually go for, please do. Please do. An informed shopper is a good shopper, and that's really what a professional shopper is about. You know what the deals are. You know what's out there. You can't know what a good deal is unless you really are familiar with what everyone's doing in jewelry. And in jewelry, it's important to look at comparisons that are correct, that are accurate, because there's different qualities of diamonds. But I think our price here tonight can beat even a lower quality diamond bracelet out there, and that's really what we're striving to do. So, no open on that one. All right, so let's move right along. Top of the hour, 45 seconds away. I'm just still, you guys got me a little shocked here. There we go. $4,500 on a 513 diamond bracelet. And there they are, stacked so you can see a lot of what's going on there. Amazing. Oh, yeah, don't see that very often. Don't say diamonds at baguettes that are under 1,000 a carat, but here you go. So that's our last call. Let's get to our top of the hour. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Hey, it's Friday and it's our last hour, so this is when we start to get some arrivals here, a little fashionably late to the party, and glad you're with us at all, because there are some big values here tonight. And if you have any questions or need a little recap on something, please let us know what those items might be. We've got a big, I want to remind you again, if you're just checking at the top of the hour, we have a debut tomorrow morning. So in about 13 hours, we'll be kicking off a big debut. It's a stone we've not had on the air. It's one of truly, and take your guesses as to what it is. I can't give it away just yet, but we will be telling you about that early on tomorrow morning. It's a stone we've never brought. It's a stone, I have been fascinated by it for years and years and years. Never had the opportunity to present it until that day is coming tomorrow. So I'm really excited, but it's actually truly one of the rarest stones you will ever see, ever get to own. And of course, being that it's TVON, we're going to bring you a big value. So even if you're familiar with it or have seen it elsewhere, you're going to see some big discounts on our show tomorrow. So that's coming in the morning tomorrow. So make sure you're with us if you want to see what that's all about. And collectors, it's going to be a day. So here we go. Next up tonight is going to be this one. A brand new, wow. Okay now. This is a brand new Blue Wing Block D. Exceptional quality and a round to boot. Oh, I love this one. This is going to be real good. 8134 is the number on this one. It's a 406 Tanzanite Blue Wing, and I just got to ask you, have you ever seen a round that gives that much red? Ever. Rounds usually get a little, little mixed up with their flashes and their brilliance, so they end up looking a little bit sometimes less red than they even are. Well, look at that. It's a beauty. 406 and 109 is the diamond weight around it. Classic halo here, keeping it really classic for you. You guys are going to have to tell me why that bracelet didn't get open. I'm a little stunned by that. So just let me know if you have any feedback on that bracelet. I'd love to know. But this is the big round, 406, 109. This is one of those rings that, as I try it on for you, it's going to be great to stack up with something too if you want to. Sometimes it's nice to just see something kind of plain and simple. I'm going to try to put this 5. I'm not a 5. I'm a 6, and I'm just really struggling to get these 5s on these days, but take a look. There it is. So if you wanted to add something like Wonder Ring Ready, it is. You can add 1 or 2 of those if you want to. What a stunning, look at this. As it moves, all the sparkle you would expect from diamonds, but it is a Blue Wing Block D. Yes? Lynn wants to know about the nail polish. Oh man, that was not the question I asked. I asked why the bracelet didn't get an open. I didn't ask about, okay, so that's, it's called cat's eye, Lynn. It's a special kind of something, and that you use a magnet, actually. So once the coat is applied of the special cat's eye formula, you use a magnet to create a cat's eye. Do you see the cat's eye, guys? So it's like chatoyant nails. Okay, so that explains that. So ask your nail tech for cat's eye, and your nail tech will know what that is. Okay, so hopefully that helps, Lynn. Cat's eye, that's what it's called. All right, so here we go with the 406. And the 406 with 109 in diamonds is gonna be cool. And we're gonna make sure that this one in white, yellow, or rose gold is going out to you. And I gotta get away from this $49.99. I had that too. We had a lot of $49.99s. We're escaping from the $49.99 price tag tonight. We got our last hour. Let us know if you have any requests, anything we can help you with, anything at all, we'll do it. But it's not gonna be $49.99. Let's just blow it out. A little top of the hour for you on around. I think that this is needed. It's so tempting, even tonight. I had a beautiful trillion. What was it? It was in a bridge. I think it's needed to have a classic like this. It's just purely classic, isn't it? It's that halo design. Now notice we give it big diamonds. We didn't just do a little itty bitty halo, but you've got the halo design. It keeps the round right there in the center. It just really gives you the wow factor. We know rounds are rare always. There's always a premium on a round, except for maybe tonight because I got to do something special for you, but you're not paying $49.99. Let's get it out the door. We are asking for one caller here at the top of the hour to call quickly to get on the deal, because you're not paying $49, $39, $29, or even $2,500. We're going to make this a deal here right now just to see who's out there with us. Last hour is here. Big debut tomorrow. This is the time to get in your Tanzanite. Look at that round. That is a beautiful stone. So much red going on there. And yet, if that's the red coming through in full light, watch what happens when you block the light. Let me replicate. Let me just pretend I'm in your room right now, like wherever you're watching. So let me just, let me kind of invite myself in and get you like a normal light, the non-TV studio bright lights. This is normal. So see how that stone just got better? It got darker. It shows you now more red, more blue, more purple, all of that. Sure does. This is replicating real life. You're probably not going to be standing in a television studio, although one of my dear friends who is a television news anchor on a national network, she actually just retired recently, but she wore a Tanzanite every day of her life because she climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, and she wanted to commemorate that. And that, of course, Mount Kilimanjaro was in Tanzania, so she wanted to get a Tanzanite. She wears it every single day. And for her, it reminds her that, I can conquer anything and do amazing things, and the impossible is possible and all that good stuff. This is just, though, even that, if you're at if you're there in Tanzania and you just came down the mountain and you're then at the foothills there, at the Meralani Hills, and you're looking where Tanzanite's mined, you're not getting a better stone than this. If you're there at the mine, that's because this is all mined out and done. Block D is done. Blue Wing Block D is done. It's exclusively ours, and you're not paying $25, $24, $23, $22, or $2,100 for this 406 magnificent stone. And that is replicating. See how the light disappears? Watch this. I am blocking the light with my hand, and we are showing you what it's a true to life color. That's what you see in person. It gets better, believe it or not, than what you're even able to see on TV, and it's not even $2,000 for the ring. Not even. We're going to do it for $1,999. Take it if you want to try a 406 in the round and get that perfect halo, that classic styling we love. And it's just a miracle value at $19.99. We've been doing a lot of that tonight, trying to move out some really unique, extraordinary pieces. That's what it's all about. So it's just incredible. And you can try it for $19.99 and see if it's like all that, because that's what you get in person. Even more color, even more red, even more intensity to it. The best out there. I know you can go spend more. There's a lot of retailers that have Tanzanite. Everybody has Tanzanite. Everybody. It's a new favorite. It has been such a favorite gem for the last many years. Every retailer has it. Every store has it. Every television network has it. Everybody's got Tanzanite. The difference being they don't all look like that. They're all different colors. Usually they're really light. They're really pale. Look at the difference maker that is. Okay, so we're going to move on, and we've got a lot to show you. So good thing for that. We're going to find a lot of variety here. We're going to do a big diamond wheel. We got the 70-point round brilliant diamonds here. We've got the pink diamond. Let me know if you have requests at all. We'll help you out with those as they come in. Get you that great Tanzanite. Try it. It's such an amazing value at $19.99. Want to make sure you get it for your very own and see what it's all about and get that red. I mean, we see a lot of stones here. We've seen a lot of them. They've since gone out the door, but this is where the rounds usually show you that white gleaming flash. They don't usually give you all the reds. And the fact that that does so well right there in the worst possible lighting environment for it is really impressive. So try that out. That's going to be $19.99. We've got the fabulous necklace here. I've got a big pear-shaped interesting diamond necklace here, yellow diamonds in huge sizes in a full-on necklace. You got to see that. So we'll show that before long. We've also got a really pretty 3-stone ring and also a yellow diamond heart shape. And this is our last look at this one. So definitely call me. We're verifying right now. Let's show you 8094. Last of my carat and a half yellow diamonds, but it's the most unusual cutting there is. In a diamond, they don't like to be wasteful with diamonds. They don't like to be wasteful with fancy color diamonds. They don't like to be wasteful with any gemstone in the world. But when you get a yellow diamond that is cut like this is, so that's a heart shape. It's not a pseudo heart shape. It's not a pear shape trying to be. It's an actual heart shape. And yet it's a carat and a half in size with a carat 16 in diamonds, and we have one. So it's time to get in right now, and let's make it yours right away. 18 karat gold as well in that two-tone gold. Here's the inside finished under gallery. Only just this one. We even did the double row on the sides. Instead of one row, we did the double row, and we're going to make this easy right now. That's my last look at it. It was $19,999 at one point because it's a heart shape, and it's not a carat. It's a carat and a half. And when you get into these carat and a halves, ooh, did they get really rare, and therefore pricey. Rarity and pricey tend to go hand in hand, don't they? It's total simpatico. We're showing you the heart-shaped diamond, and it's not even 50% off because that ain't good enough for Friday night. $10,000 it's not, and $5,000 it's not. It's $49.99 first caller on the heart-shaped yellow. Those of you who have an anniversary coming up, oh my goodness, what would that be? If you opened a box and inside was a heart-shaped yellow diamond in a huge size, can you even imagine? Did we have somebody talking about the diamond bracelet, Antonio? No. Okay. I heard auction and thought maybe it was the diamond bracelet. Still wondering why that's still here. Okay. We're all set? We're all done. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning. No, we've got, should I tell you everybody what's coming up tomorrow morning? Everyone's saving up their pennies for tomorrow morning's debut. Yeah, it's a little pricey. It's a little important, but you know, it's coming up. It's good. It's good. We're going to show it. We're going to give you a great time, and we'll show you everything you need to know about it too. So coming up, pink diamond on the way. This is $49.99. Let's show you the big pink diamond. This is my 26-pointer. I had a couple 26-pointers last night, but they were not this ring. This is a different ring. This is a 26-point center and then building around it. No more halos, just all about one great stone, double halo, diamonds every which way. Big dome style here. And you've got the two-tone gold, the rose, and the white gold right around it. All of that. And we got to make sure it's a value because this is been here a little too long. And it's 18 karat gold. It's item number 7769. 26-pointer on the center. This is a cushion cut. So you've got a square cushion cut center. Then you have the double halo of the pink diamonds. That's another 26 points there. 158 in the white diamonds as well. They're all tapered baguettes. There's not a regular baguette in the ring because they have to actually fan out in this channel 4 times over. Round brilliance the rest of the way. Finished under gallery inside, and all that for one crazy low. Lower than my 26 pointers were yesterday when I had 2 26 pointers and they had a lot less diamond weight. So there's value for you. And yesterday, what did we do? $39.99, $37.77. This one's going lower than all of them. And you're getting this dome style, which from a distance you can see it really wraps and gives you this big presence from side to side, but then it wraps over the side so that you actually do see diamond weight from the profile as well. You don't have to just rely on seeing it, straight out like that, we're moving beings, and it's nice to be able to see everything, like to have your real thought go into the profile of your ring and have diamonds show from every single angle and aspect. That's important. It's not 37, it's not 36, and it's not $35.99 either. One caller takes it for $3,499, and yes, that total diamond weight here is tremendous. We're talking about just in the pink diamonds alone, you've got, of course, 52 points, and then to be well over that 2-carat range in your total diamond weight, and 18-karat gold, and a lot of it. So a beautiful way to get yourself a diamond ring featuring a pink and the white diamonds, and extreme white diamonds there with all those tapered baguettes. And again, we talked about it with the bracelet. Beautiful way when you've got baguettes. They're always a little bit more expensive and a little more pricey. Just, you know, we're not accounting for that. And this is the bracelet that I just think, wow, is that a set to go together, or is that a set? Wouldn't that be the ring to have on your hand where the bracelet's on your wrist, or put them opposite hands and think about that combination and how they tie together? That'd be a really, really, really good look. So $34.99 for the ring. Bracelet, we're still looking for a $4,500 open on, and that's that. On the bracelet, it's just incredible. And $513 for the bracelet. So you're getting a lot of diamond weight throughout. I mean, think about this. You would have well over 7 carats. You'd have to be close to 7.5 carats in diamonds if you get everything there. And you can do that all right now for so little money. I mean, under $8,000, you get everything up there. And that's what's really incredible. So that is our pink diamond 26-pointer cushion cut. Nice shoes. Are you still feeling good? They're still comfortable? Okay, good. Ruby earring request. I know who this is for. Wait, don't tell me. Is it Sherry H? It's not. Who is it? Frank. Oh my goodness, because Sherry's been wanting ruby earrings for a while, and we've been scouring our inventory looking for them. Well, Frank, thank you, because Frank said, ruby earrings, anybody? We got them. And Sherry, I know if Sherry's out there tonight, she's been looking for ruby earrings as well, thinking about some gifting perhaps, and why not for a ruby opportunity. I think this is just what we need right now, is a ruby round from Burma with this star-like design. If that doesn't have holiday written all over it. But the thing is this, do you ever buy something for holiday and then you realize it's December 26th and I'm no longer wearing it? I don't really think that's a smart investment or choice in your jewelry, right? I mean, it's one thing if it's a sweater. Go ahead. Okay, you wear it once and you're fine, you're good. You spent like, okay, I don't know, how much you ever spend for a sweater. But like when it's a fine jewelry piece, the second that calendar turns and it's January, suddenly you're wearing them for anything and everything. Certainly Valentine's Day and patriotic holidays and 4th of July. But this ruby earring is item number 3926, and we're going to give you a ruby red that just happens to look holiday now when we're in that frame of mind, but then it really, really, really looks good when you just want that beautiful power color, that confidence color. And you don't have to be wearing red in your outfit to wear the ruby earrings. 50 points in the rounds, 28 points in the white diamonds, and you're getting this little like star-like design. And who can't wear these? Any gal, any age. They're not an overwhelming button style. They're just really cool and bright. This is the thing. We didn't just put in any ruby. They're glowing bright Burma. The post is up top towards one point of this little star motif that you have going on. This is what they look like from a distance. I'll measure it for you. It's going to be, watch this, we'll make it easy, easy, easy. 50 points in the ruby, plus you get the 28 points in the diamonds. They're about 3/8 of an inch from the top to the bottom. I'll also try one on if that gives you a better idea of what they look like. But they're so not going to be this $9.99 price tag we've always offered them for. Let's give you a special Friday discount here. Back to the wheel we'll go. I'll pop one in the ear for you so you can see that. It's not going to be $9.99. We're going to do them half off tonight for $499 for the pair. Thank you, Frank, for the request. We appreciate it, because that is one thing that I think is going to help a lot of people out. And maybe if it's for you, fantastic. You can really get something specialty without, breaking the bank. But also, if you are thinking about holiday gifting, what a great way to do that. No backing on this one, but you can still see it's just going to sit really, really well, where you get that amazing glow from it. So you really see that beautiful bright glow that it has. That's going to be that red ruby that we love out of Burma, best out there. And yet the diamond star design that's around it, $499. Back to the wheel we go and show you one last look. Did we hear from Frank? And I hope those work. I don't think we have any in drops right now. Did you hear from a requester? Okay. Any request at all? Yeah. What is it? A ruby oval ring? Sure, that shouldn't be a problem. All right, I might have to invoke Joyce's help because I don't have anything out here with me, but a ruby around $1,800 for Gloria. You got it. Gloria, let's see what we've got. I know we had, gosh, what did we have? That beautiful ruby oval the other day. That was so pretty. I think that one's gone, so we'll have to look around, see if we have anything else for you. So thank you, Gloria, for the request. We'll see what we got for you. It's ruby time, that's for sure. Okay, so coming up next, the earrings get 60 more seconds, and then we will look and let you know. And I'll let you know regardless here, Gloria, if we've got the ruby that you need. And then speaking of rubies, the only stone that can really look like a ruby without being a ruby would be this next one that I have for you. And that's going to be coming up. It's amazing, and it's such a stylized design. We're loving this one too. So a little seahorse collection piece here. We've done some, different types of oceanic kind of designs and really just beautiful, unique designs. But we've got one today that's really, really special. So Frank, I hope those work for you. Here's that, looking like rubies, but they're not. They're actually red fire opals in the rounds. It's item number 8480, the seahorse design. Detailed, pendant, diamonds, big round fire opals in that gorgeous clarity, and they're not yellow, they're not orange, they're red. Very, very rare, and we've got tons and tons of gold. The one thing you're going to ask me is, how heavy is that? Because there is a lot of gold. Look at the way it's finished. The bail right up through the top, so you can see it's hidden right there, and that's going to give you 90 points in total fire opal rounds. That would be 30 points each, but remember, they look bigger than they weigh. That's always the illusion that these fire opals create. 90 points total weight, 28 points in diamonds. That's right along the back. There's that big centered diamond that you have bezel set as the eye, and then so much detail from the scales to the fins to the tail to that detail between the fire opals. That's like a beading design. That's going to be $19.99? I think not. We'll help you out right now. We'll blow it out. We'll make it $9.99. First caller. Anybody who wants it. $9.99. Any gold you want as well. And then we have, Gloria, it looks like we have some good news. I might have, what's this? Well, that's a good one. Gloria, we have one option. And who's this for? Linda wants an Endicolite. And we have, Gloria, a ruby for you to look at as well. So thank goodness we're starting to get some requests in here for our last 40 minutes. Do not wait, $9.99. Here's the length of it. Let's show you. Let's show you what this is all about. Look, it's really good, isn't it? Really good. That's pretty. And then here's your length on it. Here's your length. Seahorse is going to be about 1.5 inches there, top to bottom. Really stunning style. $9.99 for a seahorse style. Okay, so we're going to get to some really, really fabulous pieces that are requests. Linda, we've got you a really good Endicolite. And then we also have a really special ruby. Let's get to the ruby. It's 8130. I know that was the first request that came in here. Doesn't look like we have too many options, but I do have an oval here for Gloria to look at, and that is giving us that bright glow we love. Just really, that's a good ruby. It's 8130, Tony. It's going to be a 102 ruby oval, and then you got the 79 points. We've done this one in the two-tone gold, which is really, really nice. So it's really good. And yeah, we're going to do this 102 with the 79 points. I can beat her price that she kind of gave us a little price range, which I love, because when we do that, we kind of know where you want to be, and it helps us kind of pick out a piece that, keeps us in the range. But also, what's so important is that sometimes we can just kind of really impress you here, and we can beat your price range estimate or where you wanted to be, and we can give you a better value. And that is not indicative of the quality. It just means that we want to make sure that if you like the ring, you've got a chance to pick it up. So this is going to be some beautiful, beautiful value for any ruby lover for our salon grade ruby. And you can see it is, because it's got that same clarity. I mean, look at how it matches. I mean, really, it's even a deeper color than the rounds, because that's all about size. So you get a little more chromium content concentrated here in this larger Carat 02. Here's what it looks like on. It's in the two-tone gold. Look at the glow from a distance. Isn't that impressive? So yeah, we're going to do something special here for you. And because she gave us like an under $2,000 range, watch this. It's not $19.99. Better than that. Oh, Gloria or anybody else. Just call early, because again, we love this color for the season, but it's really year round. You'll be amazed. A lot of people through the years have bought rubies from me at this time of year, holiday time, and they just go, you know what? That's my new favorite stone. I wear it every day. I wear it every day. People wear rubies instead of diamonds. They are more rare, so feel free to do it. Not even going to be 18, 17, 16, 15, 99. I want to make sure if anybody within the sound of my voice loves this ring, you can say a resounding and enthusiastic yes, because it's not even $15.99. I'll blow it out. We'll make it $1,499. First caller. And right now it's in two-tone. You don't even need to leave it that way. You don't need to leave it that way. Okay, so let me put, yeah, I just love seeing that from a distance, and you still see how glowy it is. That is what you call crystalline ruby. When you actually have a clarity that is allowing for you to see that glow, that's what, I mean, with my hand behind it. Light can't even go through it because my hand's behind it now, and look at how much it's glowing. $1,499, two-tone or go all one gold color. Listen, if you don't love the two-tone, you can get all of that gorgeous gold, 79 points in diamonds. Look at those. They're bigger diamonds, mostly bezel, some pave, some prong. Prong set for the halo, bezel set. You see where those bigger bezel sets are, and then you've got the pave within it, and that's in two-tone gold. Let me know what you think of that one. That's what I've got in rubies. It's now under $1,500 for a 1 carat plus stone, and that is specialty. Just a great looking stone, and all the color you want in premier ruby. We also have, Linda, we're going to take a look at this Endicolite. I've got a huge 7 carat 61, and it's going to be on the way. It's definitely a big one, and it's true. That's the issue. I mean, so many times with Endicolites, I mean, really finding that true solid blue color is sometimes a little bit, you know, more difficult. Let's show what we have here in a 7 carat 61. Nice reduction in the price here. Very contemporary modern style. We'd love, Gloria, to know what you think of that. And then this is that really, yeah, some really cool cutting. I mean, technically it's a radiant, but yeah, this is putting the radiant and radiant cutting for sure, because it's like a double radiant. I mean, is that fair? Like a double radiant cut? It's got scissor facets that are not just one time through. There are scissor facets internally through the center of the stone as well. This is stunning. Oh my. Well, $43.91. This is going to find a home to a collector somewhere. That is beautiful. It's in the white gold only. It leads right on up the sides. The sides are almost running perpendicular to the stone. We'll show that to you on. You'll get a much better feel for it, but it's a 761. They're calling it an emerald cut. It is so not an emerald cut. It is a radiant on steroids is what this is. It's like a double radiant. It is truly unique. It's also 47 points in diamonds. Think of it like a stripe. It's like a double stripe on each side here that you have set within the gold. So everything there, because it is kind of going up the side, so you want it to be set within, and it is. So it's really set within the gold there, so it's kind of sleek and smooth, because you're still going to see it. Like, watch where it sits on the hand compared to where the diamonds are. So when it's on and you see it from the side, you have enough that the diamonds is just genius. The diamonds start right where the finger stops, so it's going to show that double row really, really well on either side, of course, but then you have this magic happening, and that is just lively, bright, beautiful rarity, just coming alive. Every time light hits it, comes alive, sparks, right? That's what we want to see. 761 museum stone, one only, obviously, and it's in white gold right now. It stays in the white gold because this is all customized for this stone, for this amazing gem, and look at what it's doing. Again, I have not seen many stones cut like that. That's really, really unique. Oh, look at that. And that's what happens every time you wear it. Every time you wear it, every time it moves, every time you see it, that's what happens. Linda, if you'd like it, we're going to do something really wild. A $17,727 gem. In the gold, comes way down. We'll bring it on down. Less than $3,000 first caller. It's not even $29.99 extra bonus. We'll make it $2,888 first caller on that beautiful. I mean, it is. When have you seen this? Scissor facets is like that X design you see usually on left and right sides only. This goes, look at that, through the middle, like an hourglass happening. I mean, and it all lights up at the same time, which is all I'm doing is facing it directly to the camera lens. So when the light hits it, you see that perfectly, and you see straight on what happens with, it's just the faceting lighting up like they're neon lights. It's $28.88. First caller on that one. We've had some really, couple of really good requests here in the last couple of minutes. Keep them coming. If you have anything you're looking for, want to see something again, I may put that bracelet up. We have a lot of people talking about the bracelet, the baguettes, the rounds, the tennis bracelet. Style that is so much more unique than what we typically see with basic tennis bracelets, which are usually just round brilliants, which there's nothing wrong with. Those are fabulous. But to upgrade it as we have tonight, very special. We'll show that one more time for you. So last call on this one. And you know, I know people are very polite because they hear it's a request and they'll bow out because they want to, you know, give the requester first dibs, but I got to tell you, this I may or may not hear from the requester. We'd love to hear if this is what she's looking for, but it's open to the first caller that says yes, and that there's that incredible, just solid inside under gallery, quite a depth to the gold through the back even, and that's only $28.88. First caller. Beautiful and rare, that's for sure. Look at that, $28.88. Okay, so welcome to our new shoppers here. We've got a lot of new shoppers picking up the ruby earrings that we did. Loving those. Congrats to you. Great pickup at the $4.99 price tag on rubies out of Burma. Here's this ring on the hand again. Take a look at this. And you guys know that it's not like there's no final sale to these discounts here, right? Okay. Just so you know, you got your full money back guarantee, all of that. Just take a look, because I'd encourage you to see these at home and see them for yourself. There's that double row on each side. You can see a little shorter row and a longer row, but each is going to go side to side, so that it's about matching the tapering of the sides of that band. There is that really cool extra radiant right there. So that's $28.88. Verifying on that one right now. We'll see who's got it. And then I think we're going to bring out that bracelet again. Oh, good. Who got it? Hey, Ethel. Thank you so much. First time shopper, or has she been with us for a while? Long time. Thank you so much. Enjoy the seahorse pendant. All right. This one, verifying. Let's see who's got it. $28.88. And certainly would love to know, Linda, if that's what you're looking for. Either way, we'd love your feedback on the request. If that's going to work, if we need to make something, if we need to find something else, whatever it is. But that is a superstar. Okay, so coming up, let's take a look one more time at this beautiful Padparadscha. Had this one earlier, just want to make sure you saw it, because that's really, really rare. Take a look at this. Here's the emerald cut Padparadscha. Cannot leave that here. Pink diamonds, white diamonds. We're down to the last 30 minutes. This is that AIG certified stone that we have for you with this great looking 110. Item number is 8494. Endicolite is still verifying, so you got a chance at that one. But look at this. Padparadscha at its very, very, very best. No doubt. Unheated, untreated. Carat 10, giving you the rarity of having more orange and more red. It's not just even pink. It's like a fuchsia red with the orange here together. Another radiant cut stone. And every time, please look at this, because every time it moves, watch that stone carefully as it moves and swings side to side. Do you see the amount of certain angles it's bringing you bright yellow golden flashes? Other times you see those hot pink fuchsias. It's like the different colors of a flame. And we know that the more intense colors are actually, you know, that deeper color. And then as it gets lighter, that's actually the cooler level of the flame. That's what this looks like. Full cert from AIG. Here's what the cert looks like. It's got a cert with the 110. They talk about the hardness of the stone, which is important. 9, that's why you're wearing it every day if you want to. Carat 10, no indications of heat treatment, orange pink color. The other side of the cert tells you about the origin, which is Madagascar. And there is their not so great photo, but it's a photo. So at least it IDs it. That's the point of it, just to match it up, you know, visually to the stone. But let's take a look in person and see what that's really about. Pink diamonds are 13 points. White diamonds, additional 91 points, and that's one ring. And we are really doing a number on some discounts here tonight. That is $1,888 for the AIG certified unheated Padparadscha that looks like that and clean as can be. And yet, there it is again. There's a little bit of extra, you know, that bright golden yellow that you see that's now running along the outside of the stone. And this is what it looks like on the hand, and pink diamonds and white diamonds together. You don't see this very often, but it's just a testament to how we wanted to dress up this rare stone. Padparadscha is unique no matter what. When you start getting into 1 carats and unheated and all the extras, they get even more elusive, and so we really wanted to make it special. Dress it up even more so with that pink diamond halo. That's 13 points there, 91 points, so you're getting a nice carat plus in just your extra diamonds for the setting, and the Padparadscha is what it's all about. One of the rarest stones you can actually acquire in the world of gems, sitting right there with all the documentation to come with it. All that documentation, that's free. That's already done. The stone's been sent off to their labs. The certification's been done. It tells you everything, like those important traits, like the fact it's unheated, untreated, like, again, getting down to the durability of the stone, the hardness of the stone, as we call it in the gem world. Just a hugely important value at $1,888. Okay, coming up. That is one that should go. Really, really, $18.88 for a stone like that with that remarkable more orange, less pink. That's important. Most of them are way more pink. I mean, I have stones all the time that say Padparadscha. I will not show them to you. Or if I do, I'll say pink sapphire because it's really pink. And if it's like, 80%, 90% pink, it's still going to visually look like a pink sapphire. So I'm going to have a tough time calling it a Padparadscha. Well, here's the more rare version of, because you actually have 100% visually ID'd instantly as Padparadscha. You know it is. It's not an orange sapphire. It's not a pink sapphire. It is the blend, but it's that rarer step where you're going more orange, less pink. They're usually the opposite way. That's what you commonly see. This one's got the unheated. I mean, that just is really, really tough to find. And at an $18.88 value, can't top that. So a huge value to get in on if you're a Padparadscha lover, sapphire collector, whatever the case may be. Good one to own right there at $18.88. Next up, want to remind you we have some key pieces here for you that are still needing a home in our last couple of minutes. So we're going to show you the bracelet. I'm going to get this one home right now. I'm not waiting. Don't have time to show these pieces again tomorrow because we have an entire lineup, including just about like 10 minutes of a brand new stone that you've not seen before, but we have a lot of other big deals. So coming up, I want to get you all these Friday deals out tonight. So here's our last look at the bracelet, and we've had a lot of people discussing it. So want to make sure you saw this, especially for those of you that kind of tend to watch us here in the last 30 minutes of a Friday because you're getting in from your evening out. Well, here it is, the 513, the extra special upgraded tennis bracelet, because it still is a tennis bracelet. Really, the idea is, the concept is having diamonds go from one link to another. Yes. She did. Wonderful. So I guess the request worked out. Thank you, Linda, so much. Enjoy it. I can't wait to hear what she thinks when she gets it at home. Thank you, Linda. Enjoy that tourmaline. So she's got the tourmaline. Also, here's the diamond bracelet. We just had it a little bit ago, and we're just going to show you 513 and baguettes and rounds together. It goes from one side to another, solid diamonds. There's an insert closure, 2 figure-8 safeties to make that run really secure and easy and obviously continuous all the way around. But those baguettes are stacked 2 at a time. They alternate with a round brilliant that's a single round brilliant. And then they have that border of the gold that's going to just encompass those 2 together. And what this gives you is the ultimate flash, the ultimate fire, the ultimate kind of glossy reflection off the baguettes is what they're known to do so well, because there's that big kind of open diamond look and then that surface shine you see even as it moves right here. You're seeing that electric kind of just perfect, bright, bright white light that hits it and shines back to your eye. We had this one, and somebody's, really going to have to explain this to me, but this $12,999 bracelet, which was supposed to be $79.99, just flat out price tag tonight, we did a $4,500 auction. Didn't get the open. Friday night, this is what happens. We have 25 minutes left in the show. I want to make sure this gets a home, and I know there's been a number of you that have been talking about it, asking about it, and thinking about it since it was presented up for auction. We're just going to sell it right now. It's going to be the first caller situation. I'm blowing it out. I'm going to make it $4,499. And that's done. Out the door. Could not be lower. An $8,000 price tag was supposed to be together with this bracelet here tonight. And now we're just, well, you can see we've gone almost half off that. So that's a savings. I think about a sale when we did a sale a couple days ago and we wrapped it up and it was $100 off. And I think about where that would have put this bracelet. It's just our nature to think that way, right? Because a lot of people go, oh, the sale's over, I'm not going to shop. Well, that $79.99 bracelet, had we done that value, it would have been $78.99. Great value, would have gone. Tonight, it's $44.99. Just one price tag, takes it under 1,000 a carat, gives you all that solid gold, gives you a 7.5 inch, which normally we only see as 7. So this gives you that extra length, which is kind of nice because if you still have an average size wrist, it still works. It just gives you a little more opportunity where it's freely moving about the hand. It's not going to be like super tight. So you get a little more movement to it. Maybe you like a 7.5 inch for a little extra drape. Maybe you're stacking it next to a watch and you need that extra room so that it can sit nicely without overlapping with your other bracelets or your watch or your timepiece, whatever it is. $44.99 for 513 NVS diamonds. Take a look. That's one that should go right now. So we'll give that 60 final seconds just to make sure that everyone knows there is a major value happening right now. 60 seconds are left to look at it. We'll show it on the wrist again for you, and you'll see all the beauty that, and is it just so easy to put on? I love that also a little extra length is really nice too, because then you have a little more ease in putting it on. It's always easier to put on bracelets yourself when you have a little extra length to work with. So just a little minor detail, but it's nice because if you don't have the ability to put it on easily, you're not going to wear it. And if you're not going to wear it, you shouldn't buy it. So that's the deal. And what is beautiful about it is you're probably going to wear it every day, and that's what the ease of putting it on gives you. Just, you know, you may never have to take that off. Just from one side to another, and it's solid diamonds, and that's the two baguettes together really just appear as one. And you can see how when every little subtle movement it gets, how every stone just really lights up. And this is not a small bracelet either. It's not a tiny little thin bracelet. It's got a lot of width to it. It's really going to show up. So $44.99, that's for one collar, and that's what it looks like. All, you know, you can see it goes the kind of the length of our screen here. It's a really beautiful design. You can see what happens. This is the back. The back is beautifully finished as well. We'll show all that to you up close also, so you can see the side profile of it. Here's the side profile, just to show you back up close. It's the baskets that you have here. This is what allows it to sit really well without twisting or turning, because you have the front, then you have your side profile. You can see how that's done, and then the back. So you can really see how that's made well. So you get as much, just again, beauty when it's on. It's got to sit right. These are the key things that you have to think about when you're creating jewelry. It can't just be about, you know, just diamond weight. It's about how it's made and how it sits and how it actually is going to feel on the hand here. So that is $44.99. Huge value there. White gold only. Let me know if you'd like it. It's a deal, and there's a lot of people talking about it. There have been. So I just wanted to make sure we could do any last thing we can here in the last couple of minutes to make sure that that does find its home before we're out of time today. And then we're back in the morning, of course, in just a few short hours. So not much longer to wait. But $44.99 if you'd like that one. All right, coming up. Okay, so we're going to do some other recaps here because there are some other fabulous items that need a home. And plus, we have that big diamond wheel, so let's blow out some big diamonds because we have big diamonds, but they get bigger in the rings that we're about to show you, including a gent style, 2 ladies pieces, all with 70-point round brilliant diamonds. We'll show you those before we go, and then let me know if you'd like to see anything again so we can make sure, give you ample time to make those decisions on our last few minutes of our Friday night here. Let's take a look at the rings. Yes, we've been talking about these. Starting with a 70-point. Now, Tony, this is going to be pretty basic because every center stone in the rings I'm about to show you, men's or ladies, are 70 points exactly. So it's kind of like our little, not quite 3/4, but very close to 3/4 of a carat individually. This is where we have something for the gals. Either I know we did this in a 50-pointer recently. This is not the same ring. It's a 70-pointer. And so keep that in mind because that may look familiar. And then we also have this floral style with the pave around it. So actually, I might just bring that one forward a little bit because these are actually going to be quite large. And we'll show you, gents, ladies, whatever you want to do here. Maybe a his and her set, perhaps. That's an idea. If we break the price right, it's going to be a great his and her set because you can get 2. And we can also give you some specs here going forward just so you know what that's all about. Like I said, every diamond in the center is a 70-pointer, but there's a lot going on around it. Let's talk about it. This will be 5854 with this great kind of ruffle floral detail. That's going to be the 70-pointer with 84 points in diamonds, pave. Then we've got the gent style in the middle. That's our 70-point VS stone. They're all VS stones. 33 points in your channel set round brilliance. And then we go over to the other side, and we have a 70-pointer again. 70-pointer, carat 33. This is the largest diamond weight by far. Yes. Sure. You got it. The fancy colors? You got it, Connie. We'll show that coming up. Coming up. We'll show it again. And thank you for that request. Let me find it. We'll bring it right out for you. Anything on this wheel you'd like. So we've gone over some carat weights. We'll go over them again as we try them on as you ask about them. But 70-point centers. And if you've ever seen these on the air before, because they've all been here, $79.99, the lowest of the 3 prices. Natural price here, and here's a quick flash here for you, Connie, and this is the butterfly ring I think she's asking about. It had the fancy colored diamonds within it, so you can see there's actually a golden, 2 in the golden, one's a little more golden brown, one's a little more golden orange, then we have a true yellow and a true green, all set in the diamonds as well, white diamonds to go with it. I'll try it on for you. That was 8721, Connie, and anybody who'd like it. This is a quick one only, as it is in the white gold, yellow gold prongs just for your fancy diamonds there. 8721 is the number. This is a $9.99 ring. Had it earlier tonight. 32 points among the 4 individual fancy pear shapes in the middle. The white diamond weight is 54. And those are all natural fancy colors that you have in like an entire collection within those citrus type of colors. And that is $9.99. So a quick request there. Doesn't sit up off of the hand too far. So really wearable. Like I said, we do a lot of butterflies that are really huge. This one contained to one finger length there. So you've got a really good size to wear it all the time. Still shows up. I think you can still read it even from across the room as it's a definite butterfly motif. It's not hard to visualize what the theme of the ring is, but to add in extra fancy diamonds to it and 4 individual stones that have got some size to them, really impressive for $9.99. So Connie, I hope that's what you're looking for. We had another butterfly piece at the beginning of the show as well. So a couple of great butterfly pieces tonight to consider as we go back to our 70-point diamond wheel and our last chance on any one of these 3 rings that were $79.99. Again, just a quick wheel on some great options in white diamonds. And who doesn't love white diamonds? Especially, we don't see a lot done for the gentleman here in white diamonds. We only have one other one, and it's about $59.99. So this is a good one here to get when they're less than $79.99, because we're going to take this down to a really rock bottom. And then again, this is actually your biggest diamond weight overall, because that's going to end up being 203 in diamonds all together with that double halo, because you can see solid. It's solid diamonds. The whole platform is just covered in bigger diamonds, all around brilliance. Anything you want on the wheel, they're the same price. And half off is $4,000. We have our last 15 minutes left. This is not going to do. So instead of 4 or 3 or $29.99, better value. These are almost 3/4 carat in round brilliant stones. All VS, white diamonds. You can see there's no brown to those diamonds. They are fabulous, and anything you want, they're the same price. Get a collection, get a set. If you're a reseller, this is definitely where you're going. You're getting all 3 because they're not even $29.99 for huge 70-point round brilliant stones, and we don't see a lot of round brilliants. They're a classic. That's why when you're seeking out a deal, even when you work with wholesalers like we do every day and diamond site holders, you don't find the deals on the round brilliants. Sometimes we'll get those really weird, funky cuts, and those were like a deal because nobody needed them, right? None of the retailers needed them for studs or pendants or rings or engagement styles. And therefore, the rounds, that's the classic the world over. So there's never a deal to be had on a round. We are the exception to that rule right now. It's not going to be $29.99. They're not even $28, $27, $26, $25. They're going to be better than that. We're making them $24.99, any one of them you want. And I would be very surprised if any of those 3 stick around. And what I can do is also come in close to each one so you know a little bit more about it, because that's really important here. Let's talk about this ladies ring to start, because we might as well start with the biggest diamond weight. Now that you've seen the selection, let's talk individually about 3264, which is that 70-point round brilliant with the double halo. Double halos at a carat 33. That would be, you can see how they're just solid from the center all the way on out. So it's really well done. It kind of ends up looking like it's one huge diamond when you're wearing it. 70 plus 133. Yep, 203 in diamonds. Incredible look here, and $24.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Then we'll show you the gents ring as well. And so you take your selection of any of these 3 here, but what a great look this is in a ring that just is going to be, yep, that's some wow factor there. And you don't have to wear it on the left hand, on the ring finger. You can wear it anywhere you want. Could be just a great, I think we get a lot of these requests for big white diamonds. We just don't have the deals. We're known for value, and if we can't bring you a value, we don't bring it at all. And that's why there are very few big white diamonds. Yes. Oh, she wants to see the one that was at the beginning of the show. Sure, you got it. We'll show them. Maybe she wants to see the comparison. You got it. So we'll bring those out. Let me get this one back on the wheel, and then we'll show you. Actually, we'll show the gents ring here as well, because that's unique, and that's going to be, Tony, I've got a different item number on that one. That'll be item number 5865. So that would be the 70-pointer with, the gents ring has 33 points, I believe. Yes, it is. 33 points in the side diamonds there, all channel set. And that's going to be $24.99 as well. So, Connie, we have a quick look here. This is the other butterfly ring that I had. So you can see the difference here. I'll put them both on. Very more stylized here, because you've got a butterfly, kind of abstract, as I called it, butterfly, 2-tone gold. Diamonds, this is the white gold. There's the yellow gold, and then the butterflies. I'll show them both up close. I just want you to see. This one sits a little lower profile in the hand, but it's a lot longer ring. It has 56 points in diamonds. Remember this one overall, off the top of my head, I can't remember. That was, I think it was 80, was it 86? Yeah, 86 points in diamonds here total, 56 points, just a lot more gold here and a lot more length. So kind of like an interlocking abstract butterfly, yellow and white. This is also yellow and white, just a little more subtle on the yellow gold here. And this one is also, they're both $9.99. So you've got two great choices. $9.99, same price across the board. And let me do this. I'll show them up close as well for her so she can see a better look at the two. So butterfly option number one, butterfly option number two. This one kind of a classic band, then just the butterfly up front. This one carries that theme all the way through the ring where it's really kind of like a link style that's also the same exact design. So we'll show you that in case you missed them. So each one is $9.99. Feel free to give us a call. That's either one of a kind. So when they're gone, they're gone. Just a little bit of that design which graduates, and then you see that same design keep going, keep going. It interlocks here in the front. There's your white gold is that larger butterfly, and then the yellow gold interlocks with it. The rest of the ring is yellow gold, so they're both as is. So what you see is what you get. We can still size it for you. There's enough, you know, we let a little sizing bar be back there so you can really get that perfect size as you need it. Right now it's a size 6, ready to go. Otherwise, we can go up or down for you as needed. But that's a great look at some different butterfly pieces, $9.99 each. So it's more just a question of obviously two very different designs, but fancy colors versus just white diamonds. I feel like, you know, again, this is obviously a very large ring when you see the length of that overall, but so comfortable to wear because it's got so much open work to it. So two great butterflies in one show. That's everything we had in our butterfly pieces tonight. Hopefully we'll hear from you in the next couple of minutes because we only have about 10 minutes until we go off the air. We are back in 12 hours though, and bringing you not only a debut, but an incredible selection for our Saturday, a very busy day for us always. So we're really excited about the lineup that we put together. And Sunday, I hate to be pushy, but you got to be here. you got to be here. You got to be here on Sunday. Can't even say anything else. Can't, not allowed, can't say it, but you got to be here. You got to be here. Just maybe put your plans on the back burner or record that game or whatever it is, but you got to be here. Trust me, you'll be glad you heeded my advice. If you missed the show, you'll probably be mad you missed it. So that's Sunday. So anyway, all weekend, just make plans. 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, both days, Saturday and Sunday. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. All right, do we have an idea which Connie likes here better? Has she made the decision? I don't know. Looking to see if Connie's liking either of those butterflies. Then we'll go back to our diamond rings. Then we'll do a quick recap because it's time for, the 211's got to go. The 211 Paraiba's got to go. The big, oh, you know what? We'll just do a Tanzanite blowout too real quick since we have the round that's still here. Let me show you something that's a little smaller. We have a 240 in a pear shape. How about this one? Real quick deal on our Tanzanite pair in the bridge. We're going to show you this one coming up. Let me know what you think of the two butterfly rings. They're here at the moment, but it sounds like we're verifying on each of them. Let's take a look at this blue wing. Blue wing with a North Star in it. I mean, it's kind of fascinating what's going on here. There's a very dark, deep saturation, but look at how that, there's like a beacon of light in the middle of that stone. 1617 is the number, and that would be 240 on the pear shape, 94 points in the diamonds, in the bridge, and we've got one, and we're going to blow it out right now. It's just $49.90. That price, I'm so tired of seeing $49.99 tonight. Good thing we haven't stuck with it once. It's going to be just a real easy deal. Make that $1,888 if you like the Tanzanite. 1617 is the number. It's our 240 pear shape with 94 points in diamonds in the bridge. And happy to help with that one if you'd like it for $1,888. Last call, we'll do a little recap here for our last 9 minutes. We've got a few pieces to take a look at here that have got to go. And if you have any questions, we need to hear those now, so we are sure to have enough time to answer those questions and also show you what you need to see. If there's one more look at something you need, including that bracelet, including the ruby. Don't think we heard from Gloria on the ruby, so I don't think we got that right. I don't think we heard from Frank on the ruby earrings. So hopefully, if you guys want to reach out, I know that both of you do, so you can reach out to me and we can help you out personally with whatever you're looking for and make something, create something, find something that's just perfect. But that, $1,888, let's take a look at this on the hand. Pear shape, sitting, we'll go up right here for you. Look at that. Great stone, $1,888 with that flash. Also had that round earlier, so we had that big 4-carat round. And this one's $1,888. Welcome to all of our new shoppers tonight as well. Glad to have you all with us. Always a special shout out. We never forget about our veteran shoppers either though. My goodness. Seems like in today's day and age, everyone I see out there is just catering to their new shoppers. They care nothing about their old shoppers that put them there, right? And that bugs me. So just, you know, we love to have our new shoppers, but my goodness, we never, ever, ever forget about our amazing TVON family who's been with us in some cases for 6, 7 years. So appreciate you all. All right, coming up, let's go ahead and move right along. We got Paraiba on the way. We've got a couple recaps here for you. This is the 211 you cannot miss out on. These are when it's kind of like crunch time here, because what happens is when we don't broadcast live to everybody on Friday nights, what happens is this. We got a lot of savvy shoppers out there that don't want to miss, and they know that big values happen. So by the time that a Saturday morning rolls around, a lot of these pieces are gone, because the people that don't get us live on TV, they will check us out on, you know, some kind of, you know, where the shows live on for eternity on, you know, like a social media kind of channel, and they'll be able to catch up with what they missed out on. So you guys are getting first dibs live, and I'm just here to tell you that this happens every Saturday morning. I'm here. Before the show starts, we're taking orders for the pieces that we left behind on Friday night. So a lot of times the people that wait and they think, I'll just call in the morning, the pieces are gone. And you're thinking, how could that have happened in 12-hour span? Well, people do catch up in the morning that didn't get us live, and they take those pieces that you might have left. So just a last look. Sometimes these are your very last looks at items, and you don't want to wait till tomorrow to call in. You want to call now so that you can be the one that takes these values home, because that's a value. $69.99 here for the 211 Paraiba. That big, big, big oval, that super elongated stone we love. Then it's got the 37 in the pairs, 60 total in the rounds. 97 points in diamond weight around it, fully finished. That is only $69.99. It's one of our big ones. We did bring you a more affordable Paraiba as well. That was just under a carat. That was our 94-point oval. Show you the similarity in the colors here. Those were two great Paraibas. Look at that. You got a choice up. So $69.99, or you're taking this one. We tried to auction it. I'll tell you what, we're going to do that one for $24.99 if you'd like it. So a couple great options in Paraiba before we go. We're down to about 6 minutes. So this is your chance to pick up either of those, either the big oval or the 1 carat oval. It's 94-pointer right here to be exact. 211 over here. Two great choices, $69.99 or $24.99. Also, we have diamonds. You saw the diamond pieces. We have a really, really special, I'm going to show you a couple last pieces that remain available here that really deservingly need homes. We also have that big pink diamond. We'll show you that. We've got the ruby here as well, $14.99 on the ruby. We'll show you the bracelet because it's last call on the bracelet. Don't think anyone picked up the bracelet yet, right? Didn't hear about it, so still got to ask, make sure. Let's see if anybody wants that big diamond bracelet that we had. Share that one more time with you, and then we'll just do a quick recap. Call me if you have any questions. Anything we can help you out with, do for you. Let me know, because it's now or never time on these items, and they don't always stick around till our Saturday airtime. So keep that in mind. It's just really important to remember that Fridays are that night. We just don't have all of our viewers with us, so it's a little different. So you can't always wait on pieces to stick around, because they don't usually. Here's the bracelet for $44.99 if you want that diamond bracelet. That's our 513 bracelet. Bigger Paraiba right here, 211, or the 94-pointer here in the bridge. That's still giving you a good diamond weight there at the bridge, 99 points. And then the pink diamond also. This is that $34.99 deal on a 26-point pink diamond. That's the center stone. Then you got a build. I mean, it just builds up the halos and builds up the beautiful tapered baguettes. $34.99. Everything on that wheel, guys, is under $7,000, but the bracelet being $44.99, amazing. Last call, anything you want on this wheel, let us know. We've got about 5 minutes, so I want to show you a few more pieces here. We've still got this 1888 Tanzanite in the bridge. If you'd like that one, good selection there. Same kind of bridge we're seeing with the Paraiba, but obviously you see it's modified for the pear shape. So we've got that one for you. Still have the $9.99 fancy diamond butterfly. There it is. There's the $9.99 butterfly ring. Huge diamonds there throughout, and then they're all the different colors. They are intentionally slightly different colors in that golden and yellow environment, so you get a really cool collection. It's like your own mini collection of diamonds. It kind of really does, you know, mimic a lot of the colors we see naturally in butterflies that we see in the wild. And then you have, oh yeah, the Zambaran garnet. This is a $9.99 Zambaran garnet. Has a full carat in diamonds. It's under $1,000, like a couple of pieces are up here. And that is one of those masterpieces. So loving that Zambaran for under $1,000. Also have, let's not forget about this very large ruby we brought out by request. That ruby, only $1,499 for a Burma ruby that's over a carat with all that diamond weight. So it's our last call here. You let me know if there's anything we can help you with. We also had Check this out, the black agate and white diamonds here in the 18 karat gold. There's the that's a really cool ring. Still love the Art Deco nature of that. Very Art Nouveau. That's going to be 8511. That's 18 karat gold. That one's only $9.99 as well. So a last look at some of our amazing items tonight. And if you have any questions, please call so we can try them on for you, give you all the details you might need. And if you just joined us a little bit later, this is not a reason to sit back. Just call us. We'll give you a quick mini presentation before we go so you can learn all about these pieces. The value is there. That much we know. The value has really been spectacular tonight. So if there's any questions you have, this is the time to make those purchases so you're not waiting and missing out entirely, because that would be, I would really have a tough time matching any of the values that you're seeing up there on your screen. I mean, $34.99 for a 26-point diamond. That's pink with all the extras. $69.99 for a 2 karat 11 Paraiba. Doesn't make sense. Then we've got this butterfly ring, $9.99, $9.99 for black agate and white diamonds, 18K gold. You've got this beautiful Tanzanite. That one's only going to be $18.88. This beautiful Paraiba, that's in the bridge. Look how clean and bright. That's $24.99. Give us a call. We have 2 minutes left and 20 seconds. So this is it. Last call. We're back in the morning. It's a 12-hour turnaround time, and we're back on the air live. And why is that important? Well, tomorrow we bring you a brand new stone, never before seen at TVON. It is a debut, one of the rarest gems on planet Earth. And it's pretty. It's really pretty. And it's very unique. So we'll have that coming up among many, many other surprises tomorrow. And then Sunday, all I can say is, please make a point, if nothing else, just be with me at the top of the show. That is 10 o'clock Pacific. Both of our Saturday and Sunday shows are the same time, 10 o'clock Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. You will be understanding on Sunday why I'm asking you so passionately to be with us. You will get it. We're going to do something we've never done before. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So we've got our final minute 25 left. It's a big weekend ahead. Suffice to say, you're going to be really happy if you're joining us throughout our Saturday and Sunday shows. Each 3 hours. Looking forward to seeing you back here in 12 hours and 1 minute and 15 seconds. We'll be back. So call us now. We're here after we go off the air for answering any questions, placing all those orders. We'll help you out. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Call us. Any questions on that wheel? There's still a $44.99 bracelet up there. The top left, that's a ruby. That's $14.99. It's a 102. It's got 79 points in diamonds. I'll show it on the hand again. Here's the ruby. Item number is 8130, Antonio, on that one. We got a lot of calls coming in here at the end. So do not wait. Call now, because if you wait till tomorrow, they may be gone. It's just what happens. Just here to tell you. Place a lot of orders here before the show even gets going on Saturday. So call me now so you're sure to get in on these deals. That's the ruby. That is $14.99 for that ruby ring. Two-tone now. Change it if you want. Let's go back to our wheel, see what else we got going out. Last 30 seconds. Thanks again for being with us. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, it starts in 12 hours. Sunday morning, a must-see, must-be here. You'll be glad you are. And we've got our final 18 seconds remaining. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. And be ready for a big shopping Saturday and Sunday ahead. We're looking forward to seeing you then. Thanks again so much. Welcome to our new shoppers as well. Thanks for being with us. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you back in 12 short hours.